On a very warm and windy Wednesday night, we welcome you to K13 Media's live coverage of Pike County Pirate Baseball live this evening from the Jack here at Pike County High School in Zebulon. Welcome inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth right behind home plate. Once again, it's Chad Feltman coming your way this evening, joined to my right by Mr. Greg Parrott, and to my left, I got Chris Childress here with me. And gentlemen, it's good to see you all once again. I hate I had to miss last week, but Greg, a big win for the Pirates in their last game against McIntosh, and here we are tonight with a big region opener against Callaway.
I look for a real close game tonight. We have always played Callaway close, starting back in the right after the turn of the century, around 2002, 2003. That's been a while.
That has been. That's the year I graduated high school.
Okay.
It has been a while, yes.
Well, we won our only region championship in 2006 against Callaway, and then after that, we took off after winning that region championship. But this is a good squad. They're coached well. Coach Hubbard, he does the small things right.
Well, we're looking forward to a good ball game here tonight. And again, the third member of our broadcast team, we've got Chris Childress here to my left, right behind home plate. And man, this region play, it's great to be back here, Chris. Great to have you at the ballpark. And like Greg said, I think we're going to be in for a treat tonight. Two really good teams playing ball here tonight in Zebulon.
Man, I'm super excited. And like Greg said, is that back in 06, the region play started, region championship started for the Pirates against Callaway. The run was 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23 region championships since that Callaway win back in 06. Pirates have been playing fantastic baseball since then. I saw one of the coaches walk up for Callaway earlier, had a 2020 AA state championship shirt on. We were in 3A. They were in 2A. We're now together in 2A. Man, it's going to be a fun one. Sizing up both squads, we're about equally sized. I think the Pirates might have a little more size on them. Pirates are, I would hope that they get the pitching and the hitting working together tonight, as Blake said earlier in the broadcast. If they do, I don't think this is going to be close. I think these Pirates may go ahead and get on that streak of blowing folks out and keep it rolling.
That would be nice. Of course, the Pirates coming off a big Mercy Rule victory last week against McIntosh, a 10-0 victory here at the Jack in their last game. And, you know, this Callaway team, like Greg was saying, we have seen Callaway for about 20-something years now in our region. And next year, we're going to continue seeing Callaway in the same region along with Pike County. With the new region realignments, you'll see Callaway along with Jackson, and even Lamar County will be back in the region starting next year. So these are two programs who are going to see each other quite a bit. And tonight, first meeting of the season is here in Zebulon at Pike County High School. Same two teams will meet Friday night for a doubleheader down in Hogansville. But tonight, all the eyes and all the action is right here at the Jack in Zebulon on a gorgeous night. Just a few clouds in the sky, otherwise sunny, and 83 degrees currently at Pike County High School. And we are just a few moments away from getting tonight's first pitch delivered. We got the two head coaches meeting here at home plate, discussing their lineups, and a beautiful, beautiful ball field here as they shake hands with the umpires. Don't know if these umpires hung out with Chris Childress earlier today, or if they're going to dinner tonight, or if they're fishing this weekend. I'm sure we'll find out sometime throughout the night. But we are glad to have all of you here with us this evening. Coming up, we will bring you tonight's starting lineups and the first pitch live from the Jack right here in Zebulon. But before we bring you all that, first we bring you tonight's pregame prayer presented by Christ Chapel Church in Zebulon. Once again, it is time for us to check in with Pastor Billy Smith.
Good evening, Pirate fans. Pastor Billy Smith here from Christ Chapel Church right here in Zebulon, Georgia. Tonight's matchup against the Callaway Cavaliers going to be played right here at the Jack, our home stadium. It's going to be a good game. Beautiful weather today for baseball. Would you allow me to pray over you? God, bless this day. Bless our team, our coach, our coaches, our coaching staff, our athletes. Keep them safe. Let it be a great game tonight. Let them play with a spirit of excellence. We love you and we thank you for your goodness. In Christ's name, amen. We gather on Sundays at Christ Chapel here in Zebulon at 8 o'clock, 9:30, or 11:15. 3 Sunday morning times, 8 o'clock, 9:30, or 11:15. Let's go Pirates tonight. Let's win a baseball game. God bless you guys.
Well, it's always very nice to hear from Pastor Billy Smith at Christ Chapel Community Church. I want to say thank you to Pastor Billy and the entire staff at Christ Chapel for their support of Pirate baseball here with K13 Media. Starting lineups are being introduced here at the Jack. We're going to take us another break. When we come back, we will give you tonight's starting lineups, and we'll have the first pitch as Pike County is at home at the Jack in Zebulon to open their region play tonight against the Callaway Cavaliers. First pitch coming up next right after this timeout as K13 Media's live coverage of Pike County Pirate baseball.
Dedication, compassion, and integrity. We've got the experience and expertise. When you need some help and you feel like there's nowhere to go, you can count on us for everything you need to know. The Sellers Law Firm, where clients become family.
Roofing, gutters, concrete, fencing, siding, and painting. That's just a sample of the services offered by Advanced Roofing and Interiors. Advanced Roofing and Interiors is also a Master Elite certified company. Only 2% of all roofing companies in the U.S. can say that. They also offer the best warranties in the business. 25 years on labor, 50-year manufacturer warranties. If you need work done around your home, office, or church, go with the best. Advanced Roofing and Interiors. Top-rate electrical repair and installation can make all the difference in your home or business. That's why you need the best in the business. Enlightening Electric. They're available 24/7. Licensed, insured, and bonded, and provide the very best electrical services. See for yourself. Just one click to enlighteningelectric.com will show all the services they offer. Free estimates are also available. Experience and expertise. It's not just electric, it's Enlightening Electric.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Jack here in Zebulon. We are just about ready to go for tonight's contest as the Pike County Pirates are at home to open region play against the Callaway Cavaliers. And right now it is time to take a look at tonight's starting lineups. We will start first for the home team here tonight, the Pike County Pirates. Tonight's starting lineups for Pike County is being presented by Pike Pools. Here's how the Pirates will line up defensively. They're the home team tonight. So it's going to be M.T. Moody. He is in left field this evening. Lyric Scott is in center. Jarrett Morris is over in right. Across the diamond at third, Walker Stiltner is at third. Kobe Ivester is at short. Zane Gardner is at second. Cooper Brown at first. Gabe Bowden is behind the plate. And Alan Majors will be tonight's starting pitcher. Now, here's how they'll come to the plate for the Cavaliers. It's going to be their pitcher, number 5, Slade Hunt, leading off. Right fielder Cass Fuller will bat second, followed by the first baseman Wes Williams. Then it's Luke Taylor, the catcher, batting cleanup here tonight. Jeremiah Staples will bat fifth. Blake Harrington's the center fielder. He'll bat sixth. Jackson Butts is the designated hitter. He'll bat seventh. Brendan Swanson is the shortstop. He will bat eighth. And rounding out the lineup for the Cavaliers, it'll be the left fielder Kieron Pope. So that's how they will come to the plate this evening. And once again, tonight's starting pitcher for the Pirates is Alan Majors. And here to give you the rundown in the scouting report on Alan, once again, Chris Childress.
Yeah, man, Alan Majors, he's going to be our tall righty. He's junior, comes in from Pirates. When he's hitting around the plate. He's hitting left side, right side, hardly ever throws it across the middle of it. He was really a stud that we leaned into last season. He's been a stud that we've leaned into in the first phase of the season, as Coach Parrott said earlier. He's the perfect Pirate to get on the mound for the game one in conference play.
Well, we're looking forward to having Alan get it going here tonight. Again, a beautiful night for high school baseball at Pike County High in Zebulon, along with Greg Parrott and Chris Childress. I'm Chad Feltman. We are live this evening inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. Once again tonight, 83 degrees, just a few clouds hanging around. Field looks fantastic. Pike County going to be in their all-white uniforms tonight from head to toe. White hats, white tops, white pants with the pinstripes. Callaway this evening, they're in the bright red tops and the gray pants here tonight at the Jack. First game of the 2026 Region 2 AA schedule for the Pirates and the Callaway Cavaliers here this evening, and we are just about ready to get this one underway as Slade Hunt Righty on righty matchup. We'll dig into the box. He's ready to go, and here's the first pitch from Majors. It's a fastball swung right through for strike one. First pitch tonight coming to you at 6:10, so we're just a few minutes ahead of schedule. 6:15 was our scheduled time. As the 0-1 misses low and outside, tonight's first pitch was brought to you by Express Sanitation Services right here in Zebulon. So we are underway, a 1-1 count. Again, it's the pitcher Slade Hunt. He is going to lead it off for the Cavaliers, who entered tonight's game 3-6 overall. 1-1, fastball, take it for a strike outside, and it's 1-2. Callaway started the season 0-6. They have won 3 straight. And just like Pike County, their first region game of the year here this evening is Majors misses way upstairs with a fastball, and that's going to even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I tell you what, Slade, he leads this team in strikeouts. Lowest batting average on the squad, 174, 8 Ks on the year, as he's looking at this 2-2 pitch.
Majors is ready out of the wind, and the fastball a little high, just above the belt. And it's going to run the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. You can hear the wind in the background. It is a great night, but it is a very windy and breezy night here at the Jack.
The wind is blowing from right to left.
3-2 is hit down toward right field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Jarrett Morris was charging in. He was playing shallow right field and looked like he was going to come up and try to fire a throw over to first, but instead he got it back into the infield towards second base. So it's going to be a leadoff single for Slade Hunt.
Great defensive hit by Slade there. Just went oppo, stuck the barrel out there and stuck it out right towards Jarrett.
He was choked up on the bat with a 3-2 count. And in typical Chris Childress fashion, that indeed was a poke to the right side, if there was ever a poke.
Yeah.
I left the door open for you to take it.
Fuller takes a fastball high and tight, and he's ahead of the count 1-0. Cass Fuller playing right field tonight wearing number 8. Another righty-on-righty matchup.
Callaway loves to play short ball, so I look for that tonight a lot.
You calling a bunt here, Greg?
I don't know that coach like I know our coach.
I would hope not, Greg. I would hope you know the Pike County coach a little better than any other coach.
Yeah.
Majors is already throwing
I
the
know
ball
what
over
Blake's
to
going to
first.
do pretty much.
1-0 count here to Fuller, and this one's fouled off down the third base line to even the count at 1-1. Callaway tonight down the third base line in the dugout to our left. Pike County in their home dugout down the first base line to our right, and we're just to the left of home plate in the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. Not in the way, though, of the great folks working the concession stands here at the Jack. Tell you more about that in just a moment. 1-1 on the way. Upstairs is 2-1. So the concession stand workers in the concession stand here at the Jack has a great view right out the back of the concession stand. They've got the sliding glass that looks right directly toward home plate in the pitcher's mound. And one of the rules here, I learned the hard way many, many years ago, is you do not set up or sit there. You just don't do it. Yeah. 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Good fastball, and it's 2-2.
No, they got to see what's going on. They have the best seats in the house, but for the work that they put in that concession stand, they deserve to be able to see that game too, and it's worth it. They earn it. They deserve the good seats.
Take off attempt back to first. Slade Hunt is back safely with a head-first dive.
Even though they didn't bring me any food last time. They gave everybody
really?
else
They didn't bring you anything?
No, everybody else got food, but I didn't get any food.
Oh, yeah. Go on and play that a little bit. You want some cheese with that wine?
Yeah, I do.
2-2 is driven out towards straightaway center, and Lyric Scott's got a beat on it. He'll put it away for the first out. Barely had to move, just a couple of steps back. And it's the first down here in the top of the first inning as Cass Fuller will fly out to center field. Yeah, now there's one out with a runner on first, and it's going to bring up the first baseman, Wes Williams, number 3, batting number 3, all righty so far in the lineup here for the Cavaliers in the top of the first inning. Again, Callaway started the season 0-6. They've won their last 3. And now they're sitting at 3-6 overall. Pike County 4-6 overall. Both teams both in region play here tonight. First pitch on the way. Well, like a breaking ball that missed outside. Morgan County was able to play last night, and, they didn't play long because they took quick care of Westside Macon 15-0 in 4 innings. So the number 1 ranked team in Class AA made easy work of the Seminoles in their region opener. 1-0, fastball, inside corner at the belt for a strike. Jackson and Rutland were supposed to play yesterday but they did not play, and they did not reschedule tonight because apparently they had issues trying to get umpires down in Macon. So Coach Ryan Duffy, the head coach for the Jackson Red Devils, is actually here tonight checking this one out. Yeah, Chopper back up toward the middle. Going to be a tough one. Gardner's got it. Quick flip to second, and it's just in time to get the speedy Slade Hunt. That ball hit right off the dirt in front of home plate, and it just hung up in the air forever and finally came down behind the bag at second. Just enough time for Gardner to flip it over to Ivester for the second out.
That was a bang-bang play right there.
Duffy said that their game is going to be moved to the end of April.
Oh, wow.
They're now going to have to start their conference play against Pike,
on
Callaway,
Tuesday,
then Morgan. They've got a gauntlet to start the season.
So 2 down, runner at first. Here comes the catcher, Luke Taylor. First pitch on the way to Taylor. Popped up right here behind us. Get ready, Greg. It's coming your way. Just to the right. And it's strike one. Right behind the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. Great view here of the ballpark. Great looking field. It was kind of soggy here yesterday after all the rain we had the couple of nights before. But, of course, Coach Parrott and the coaching staff, well, they put a ton of work into this ball field, and it looks amazing here tonight. 0-1 count to Taylor. Runner goes. Pitch is high. Throw down to second. One hopper, and it's not in time. Going to be a stolen base by Slade Hunt. He got a great jump on that one, and he was able to get in for a stolen base. So now Callaway has a runner in scoring position with 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. And again at the plate is the catcher, Luke Taylor, batting cleanup. He is facing Alan Majors, the righty for the Pirates, who's working out of the stretch. And he looks like he's about 18 feet tall out there on top of that mound. Here it comes. Fastball. There's a strike. Outside corner. Alan Majors is a tall, tall young man out there working downhill.
About 6'3", 6'4", maybe.
He is. He's a tall kid.
He's a big boy.
And the what thing about it is he just kind of glides toward home plate. He doesn't really overdo it. Got a nice stride. And he's a strike away from getting the Pirates out here in the top of the first. We'll see if he does it. The 1-2. Foul tipped at the plate. Luke Taylor just barely got a piece of it to stay alive. Jeremiah Staples, the second baseman's in the on-deck circle. We're just underway in the top of the first here at the Jack. Pike County High School in Zebulon, Region 2 AA opener here tonight. We were supposed to play yesterday, but the field was very saturated. The outfield was. Infield was great. It was playable, but that outfield, not so much.
You could have fished in the outfield. There was standing water out there all day yesterday.
Majors with the 1-2 in the dirt. Good block behind the plate by Bowden. Yeah, to run the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes, but it keeps the base runner at second. Good. Well, at least so far, there's no sprinklers going off in the outfield tonight. Yeah, I don't think any more water is needed in left field.
Yeah, I think they got that fixed, Chad, since there certainly wasn't that issue the last time we were here.
2-2 count to Luke Taylor. Runner at second, 2 outs. And now Majors will step off the rubber and look that way and try to keep Slade Hunt. Or excuse me, not Slade Hunt, beg your pardon. That's going to be Wes Williams. Slade Hunt did have a leadoff single to start the inning.
Majors has got his fastball working good. I don't think they can catch up with him if he comes in on that inside corner.
Let's see what he does. 2-2. He went fastball, and like Greg said, Taylor was late. Fouls it out of play. Hey, watching about Majors, he has a slow rise on his leg kick. And it's just kind of a glide toward the plate. Doesn't really push off the rubber hard. I think maybe if he kind of just maybe gave it just a little bit more, get a little extra zip on that fastball. But smooth-looking kid out there on the rubber. Couple of looks to second. He's ready. The 2-2 curveball. This one's hit out toward the left center field gap. Long way to run, and it's going to get all the way to the fence. It's going to one-hop the fence in left center field. A run's going to come in and score, and Luke Taylor, the catcher for Callaway, will put the Cavaliers on the board first with a 2-out RBI double that one-hopped the left center field fence and scores Wes Williams. So Callaway jumps out first, and the Cavaliers lead at 1-0.
He really just hung that breaking ball right over middle over the plate. Taylor was able to take advantage of that and just powered it over towards left center field.
So 2 down, and here's the second baseman, Jeremiah Staples. He'll take a first pitch fastball up around the letters, and there's ball 1. Runner at second, We've got 2 outs in the top of the first. Callaway's on the board 1-0. Really hate to see that, too, when you got 2 strikes on a guy. This fastball misses outside. Not only do you lose him, but you give up that base hit. Run comes in to score. You're 1 strike away from getting out of the inning.
Well, you're going to have to score at least 1 to win this game anyway. So
good point.
Got to put runs on the board.
But as good as these 2 teams are, it may not take more than 1 run to win this ball game.
Yeah.
Here comes the 2-0. Swing and a miss. Good fastball inside corner down at the knees. And kind of a chop there from Staples on that swing, and he swung right through it for strike 1.
Majors could live right there
All night.
all night, and he'd have it.
Let's see if he stays with it. He's going to be in the stretch again. Takes another look at second. Another look at second. A third look at second, and now the 2-1. Fastball tailed off just a bit on the outside corner. And now it's 3 balls and 1 strike. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at second for Callaway in the top of the first inning. RBI double by Luke Taylor, who now stands at second base. Staples with a 3-1, and there's ball 4 as Majors missed with a fastball high and outside. So that's going to put runners on first and second now for the Cavaliers with 2 outs. And here comes the center fielder. This is Blake Carrington, batting 6th in the lineup. Batting 6th, and again, all right-handed batters so far for the Cavaliers, facing the right-handed pitcher, Alan Majors.
Here in Harrington just got back in from some concussion protocol. This is his first game back.
Well, he's right on top of the paint here in the right-handed batter's box. First pitch on the way to him. Fastball missed high again. Well, Majors has been consistent, Greg, but he's been consistent in the wrong spot. Just a little high and outside. The ball sitting just below the letters.
Yeah.
He's hit that same spot now the last 4 or 5 pitches. And Callaway's very disciplined right now. They're not chasing. They're waiting to see a perfect pitch. I mean, the ball that Majors is missing with is a really good pitch. Callaway's just not taking the bait. They're up 1-0, top of the first inning. Runners at first and second. Majors with a 1-0. Same spot, fastball that's right at the letters. And it's a little too high for ball 2.
This is prototypical. He's stingy. Our pitcher's stingy. He was like, that's his scouting report. So long as he doesn't give in and remains consistent and stingy, I think this will play back for him.
2-0 pitch. Way upstairs. That time it was over the head of Blake Carrington, and now it's 3-0.
He may have overthrown that one.
3 balls and no strikes to the center fielder for Callaway. Blake Carrington is at the plate. Luke Taylor's the runner at second. Jeremiah Staples is the runner at first. 3-0 count. We'll see if Harrington has a green light. See if Majors can find the zone and get back into the fight. He's ready, the 3-0. And he does. That one just a little below the letters, Greg. It's that close. I mean, 2, maybe 3 inches from where he's been missing.
He's got to fine-tune it.
Well, runners on first and second base with 2 outs here. It's going to be easy pickings. Let's get a ground ball.
Harrington rips one into left center field. It's going to get down for a base hit. Here comes Luke Taylor from second. He'll come in and score. And from first to third, it's Jeremiah Staples, and Blake Harrington has a 2-out RBI single. So 2 runs on the board now for the Cavaliers in the top of the first inning. An RBI double by Taylor, an RBI single by Harrington. Some aggressive base running by Jeremiah Staples to go from first to third, and now Callaway's got him on the corners with 2 outs. And it'll bring up their designated hitter. This is Jackson Butts, batting in the number 7 spot. Callaway scoring these runs with 2 outs here in the top of the first inning.
Now, last year, the first game, we scored 4 runs in the first inning. They can try to replicate what we did, I guess.
First pitch fastball outside corner for ball 1. Major's going to now walk around the rubber just a little bit, adjust his hat. Trying to get back in this one. He's going to work out of the stretch, and now we've got time called as the pitch was delivered. Time was called by the home plate umpire, and, of course, when you know it's a ground ball to shortstop, that would have been
it's a balk.
The third out. But, yep, it is going to be called a balk against Majors. So coming in to score from third is Jeremiah Staples, and now advancing up to second is Blake Harrington. So it's 3-0 Callaway. They've done all this damage with 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. So runner at second with 2 outs. Jackson Butts is at the plate. 1-0 count. Majors working out of the stretch. A couple of deep breaths out there on the mound. 1-0 pitch. Fastball runs high and tight, and there's ball 2. Majors takes that throw back from the catcher, Bowden. Slams it into his mid up against his leg. He's behind 2-0 to the DH, Jackson Butts. Here's the pitch. This one's popped foul out of play, off to the right.
Man, it went from shade behind a cloud to just lit back up at the park with a little bit of shade now just off the right field line back towards the Pirates dugout.
There's a little square right there around the first base bag between the dirt and the grass, and that's about all the shade that's on the field right now. 2-1 count, 2 down, top of the first inning. Majors out of the stretch, couple of looks to second. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball sitting at the knees. There's a called strike. Butts didn't like it. He shakes his head as he steps out of the batter's box. It evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Another one right there. Strike him out or get a ground ball.
Yeah, let's get it.
Butts chokes up on the bat. 2-2 count. Majors ready. Here's the pitch. Curveball, and he struck him out. Got him looking with a good nasty hook on the outside corner. And that will do it for Callaway here in the top of the first inning. But the Cavaliers strike first. They get a couple of clutch 2-out hits. They put 3 on the board, and after a half inning of play, it's Callaway 3, and Pike County is coming up.
Ever thought the day would come where you could apply for a mortgage from the comfort of your living room or home office? In as little as 20 minutes, you can apply online with our new online mortgage center. So visit our website and apply today. We're an equal housing lender. First Bank of Pike. Together we grow. Member FDIC. Online at firstbankofpike.com.
Welcome y'all to Buckner's Family Restaurant. Around here, we're nothing fancy, but we are a place where family and friends gather around for some good old Southern joy. Come on over and experience the all-you-can-eat Southern cooking served on one of our Lazy Susan tables. There's something special about enjoying a meal with friends and family. The good times even happen outside our doors as you smile and play games while you wait or pick up a meal for the family from our online ordering and curbside to go. So come on out and bring your family and friends for a true Southern experience at Buckner's Family Restaurant.
3-0 Callaway as we go to the bottom of inning number 1 here at the Jack. Here's how the Pirates will come to the plate in the bottom of the first inning. M.T. Moody will lead it off, followed by Sawyer Selman and Walker Stiltner. They're 1, 2, and 3. Cooper Brown, Jarrett Morris, and Gabe Bowden, 4, 5, and 6. In the bottom third of the order, Zane Gardner, Lyric Scott, and Kobe Ivester is how Pike County will come to the plate 1 through 9. Defensively here today for Callaway, Kieron Pope is in left, Blake Harrington is in center, Cass Fuller is in right. On the infield, Jax Campbell's at first, Brennan Swanson's at shortstop, Jeremiah Staples is at second base, Wes Williams is over at first, Luke Taylor is behind the plate and doing the pitching tonight. He also led off in the top of the first inning. That is going to be Slade Hunt, a righty for the Cavaliers. And he will face M.T. Moody here in the bottom of inning number 1.
Slade Hunt's got a whip pitch, real quick. Just looks like a whip.
Well, he's got the lowest ERA for this Callaway team. He's pitched 14 innings, had 3 game appearances, and with the 15 strikeouts. So this may be their number 1 on the mound.
Once again, he will be facing M.T. Moody, who will lead it off for the Pirates. M.T. wearing number 3. He is at the plate and looking at the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike down at the knees. 0-1. Slade Hunt will start working out of the stretch even with nobody on base.
Very athletic-looking posture out on the mound from the stretch.
Moody fouls this one off to the right, and it's quickly 0-2. Callaway again started 0-6, but their last weekend they had a couple of really close games. They won 2 games by a final of 3-2. One of those wins was against Lamar County last weekend. 0-2, a little high, and it's 1-2. They also beat Ranburne High School.
Out of Alabama, ain't it?
Both of those games they won by a final of 3-2. So again, after starting 0-6, they've won 3 straight. Here's the 1-2 to Moody. Swing and a miss. Looked like a good curve there from Slade Hunt. And down goes Moody for the first out here at the bottom of the first inning.
Man, Hunt is really quick to the plate from the stretch. He just jerks a ball across the plate. It just feels like it's coming at you. But it's really not high velocity. It just kind of he releases it quick.
He will face Sawyer Selman, the first lefty of the game for either team. 1 out, nobody on at the bottom of the first inning. First pitch to Selman is fouled out of play off to the third base line toward the parking lot.
That's where you park?
No, sir. I am up where the bus hit the pole a couple of weeks ago. I am way away. 0-1 is outside, and it's 1-1.
This Pirate Nutrition pinch hitter. Pinch hitter.
You sound like my wife.
Pinch hitter.
I tell her there's no E in pinch.
Fantastic.
1-1 count. Here it comes. Grounded over toward the hole between first and second, and it's going to find the hole in the right field. So a solid single there for Selman. He sneaks it right in between first and second. And Selman will now stand at first. First base hit of the ball game for the Pirates. And it'll bring up the Pirate third baseman, Walker Stiltner.
Talk about a kid that put on a batting practice showcase pregame. Holy smoke, Stiltner was lighting up every piece of this field. Even got one almost over the top of the sponsor signs out and left.
Speaking of sponsor signs, is that a new Childress and Justice sign out there?
Yeah, we got
All right.
Yeah, we took the old one down, put a new one up. I like it.
First pitch is outside for ball 1. Well, there was just a big black hole there that didn't have anything on it for first few weeks of the season, but now it's got a good picture of Chris Childress and Landon Justice out there for all these guys to aim at. Hit the Childress guy. He's the ugliest.
Yeah, please. Face for radio is what Coach Parrott said, right?
He did, indeed. 1-0 is in there for a strike, and it evens the count at 1-1. It was fun to sit down with Blake for that pregame interview and just kind of give like a state of the team address for the Pirates.
Yeah, that was a great intervw, Chad.
1-1. Curveball catches in there for a strike, and it's 1-2.
That was a nice pitch right there.
Yes, it was. It was a great – what was that, a slider? Had a little bend on it.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner on first. Bottom of the first. Walker Stiltner at the plate for the Pirates. Snap throw over to first, and Sawyer Selman is back standing easily. Sawyer Selman, the base runner at first base. Stiltner is at the plate, and the first baseman, Cooper Brown, on deck for Pike County. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Missed outside, and it's 2-2. Luke Taylor had a slide on those shin guards to his right. He was the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes for just joining us. Callaway got 3 runs with 2 outs in the top of the first inning. They were a strike away from going to the dugout with nothing. But 3 runs on 2 outs, and that's where we stand right now in the bottom of the first. Here comes the 2-2. Low and outside for ball 3. Did not miss by much. A little off the plate, but down at the knees will run the count full.
Man, that was a great take.
Do you send the runner here? 1 out, 3-2 count?
Why not? Take a shot.
I would.
Sawyer's quick. You got one of the best hitters on the squad at the plate.
Test out the arm of the catcher, Taylor, early and see what you got. Payoff pitch. Here it comes. Runner does not go, and the pitch is fouled away. And we'll see another 3-2. Beautiful night for high school baseball here at Pike County High School. We're in Zebulon, Georgia, right off of Highway 19, about, a half mile, maybe 3/4 mile off the square in downtown Zebulon. Right in between Zebulon and Thomaston. 83 degrees, few clouds hanging around. Light breeze right now. The 3-2, here it comes. Foul tipped again. And Stiltner's doing a good job staying alive. He's fought off the last few pitches against Slade Hunt.
Got a good AB going. You know, it's we put on a base running clinic the last game, and because we put on such a clinic, we may be a little easy on not showing too much base running here at the bottom of the first.
Yeah. That slider may come right here.
Let's see. Payoff 3-2. Here it comes. This one's hit out toward right center field. Will it find a gap? It is going to get all the way to the fence. It is over the head of the center fielder, Blake Harrington. Here comes Selman all the way from first. He is going to get in, and he is safe. A bang, bang play at home plate. The throw from center was cut off by the first baseman, Wes Williams, right in front of the pitcher's mound. And he fires a strike to home plate. Sawyer Selman just beat the tag. And it's going to get down as an RBI double for Stiltner, and it's going to make it a 3-1 ball game.
Man, Harrington threw a missile out from center field, deep right center field. His Slade Hunt, or actually it was, I guess, Wes Williams who cut it off.
Yep.
The first baseman as he came in between the pitcher's mound and the catchers and just flipped it back over. What a bang-bang play. Stiltner with a missile.
There's
Right
Cooper
center.
Brown. He'll ground one out to short. Runner's going to break for third. Let's see. Play's going to go to first. A high throw. But Williams is over there to climb the ladder and bring it down. So Cooper Brown grounds out to shortstop. Walker Stiltner will go from second to third on the slow roller to short. And now there's 2 outs for the Pirates here in the bottom of the first inning. As Jarrett Morris, the right fielder, will dig in to the plate. Big, big run down there at third for Pike County. 2 down, runner at third in the bottom of the first inning. Morris stands in, righty-righty matchup. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's that good bender again that drops in for a strike. Morris playing right field today for Pike County. Right on right matchup in the bottom of the first inning, and time is going to be called now here at home plate by Morris. You know, that throw that came in from center field, the first baseman Williams, he was in front of the dirt in between the mound and home plate, probably 15 feet from the plate, as this one just about hit Morris in the head, and he was the count at 1-1. But he came in and cut that ball off, and then, I mean, he just absolutely turned around and fired a fastball to the catcher. It was probably about 15 feet from taking it, and it was a bang-bang play at first. I don't think anybody expected it to be that close.
No way. It was a fastball right to the mitt of the catcher.
Here's the 1-1.
But right on the hip of Sawyer Selman. I think Selman's foot touched that. Had the tag been a little lower towards the plate, that probably would have been out. But because it was up on the hip, that's a run for the Pirates.
2-1 count as that one missed a little downstairs. Again, we're in the bottom of the first. 2 down, runner at third for Pike. 2-1 pitch. There's a strike. Looked a little high, but it's taken for a strike to even the count at 2-2.
We didn't get that call a while ago.
None. Majors hit that same spot about, 7 times at the top of the first.
I'll tell you what, that ball is diving, though. That is a spinning baseball.
2-2 to Morris, and he's going to crank one all the way out to center. It's going to get all the way to the Pirates logo, to the fence. 1 run will come in and score. That's Walker Stiltner. And it's going to be a 2-out RBI double off the bat of Jarrett Morris to make it a 3-2 ball game. No doubt about that one. That one was crushed all the way to left center field over the head of the center fielder Blake Harrington. At one hop the Pirate logo in the power alley. And it's now a 3-2 ball game here in the first inning.
That's what's known as a super poke.
Yeah, let me tell you something. That ball probably didn't get 15 feet above the ground, and it was burning worms off of the ground. I mean, it was flying and blazing out to left center. Where Harrington had to go to right center for Stiltner, he had to go to left center.
Would you say a worm burner?
A worm burner is what I is. Except it didn't even have to touch the grass to burn the worms. Man, that thing was blazing out to left center.
Well, both teams with some 2-out offense. Here in the first inning, Pirates now with a tying run at second. Catcher Gabe Bowden at the plate. He'll swing through the first pitch, chased one up around the letters. We say a worm burner because one of the drinks we have here tonight, we'll show you on our screen, is the guy in the blue shirt right there. Yeah, that's me on your screen. He's got the worm burner from Pirate Nutrition. This one is cranked out towards center on a line drive, and coming in to make the catch is going to be Blake Harrington. Pirates able to come back and get a couple runs. They get a few base hits, couple of RBI hits. RBI double from Stiltner, RBI double from Jarrett Morris. We are through 1 inning of play here at the Jack. It is a 3-2 ball game. Callaway is on top after 1 here at Pike County High School. Some people just prefer a pre-owned vehicle over a new vehicle, and that's perfectly fine with us at the Countryside Pre-Owned Supercenter in downtown Jackson. Cars, trucks, vans, Jeeps, SUVs, we've got them. Financing or cash cars. Sometimes we've even got campers, boats, jet skis, and motorcycles. If pre-owned is your thing, then stop by and see us Monday through Saturday at the Countryside Pre-Owned Supercenter, located next to Piggly Wiggly in downtown Jackson. Tonight's coverage of Pike County Pirate Baseball with K13 Media being presented by Express Sanitation Services. Express Sanitation offers a number of residential trash pickup services for those living in Pike and Spalding counties, including curbside and backdoor pickup. Quarterly rates start at just $86. Have a lot of trash you need hauled away? Express Sanitation also offers dump trailer rental by the day starting at just $150. For more information on all of their services, or if you'd even like to pay your bill, visit express-sanitation.com. Once again, alongside of Chris Childress and Greg Parrott, I'm Chad Feltman. We're live tonight inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth as we're going to the top of inning number 2. Once again, there on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, on the far left in the red, that's Greg Parrott. Yours truly, Chad Feltman in the blue, Michael Moody, our PA announcer in the gray, and Chris Childress to the far right in the red. All holding our drinks here tonight that were provided by Pirate Nutrition. Chris had a chance to stop by and pick them up, and this evening we have the Worm Burner. That's the one I'm having. We've got the fastball here tonight. I think Greg Parrott's got the fastball. Mm-hmm. The caught looking, that is Michael Moody in the yellow right there, our PA announcer. And Chris, you got one called a pinch hitter. Tell us a little bit about that one.
The pinch hitter, blue raspberry and watermelon. It almost looks like grape juice is what it looks like. But man, it's really, really, really good. It's the mix between raspberry and watermelon together. I mean, I'm liking it.
Yeah, I like mine as well. I got the Worm Burner, green apple, pineapple, and rainbow candy. I told Michael Moody it kind of tastes like, the Smarties candy in the little wrappers. Kind of has a little taste of that, but all 4 of our drinks are delicious. And again, we want to say thank you to Pirate Nutrition for always providing our pregame drinks and keeping us energized to get through Pirate Baseball.
Dude, it took 8 batters. But Callaway, after putting 7 righties up, they're going to have a lefty come to the plate here in Brandon Swanson.
Yep, it's going to be the 8-9-1 spot due up as Alan Majors is back out for his second inning of work for the Pirates. And the first pitch to Swanson is in the dirt for ball 1. Again, Callaway got 3 runs on 2 outs in their first at bat.
Majors, in the top of the first, he got 2 outs in the first 3 at bats.
Yep.
And then
there's the 1-0. Foul tipped. Ooh, and it looked like that got a piece of Bowden. And Gabe is going to have to shake it off and hop down the first base line.
Boy, that thing fouled right back into his right thigh.
Yep. He's shaking it off. And well, at least it didn't get him in the mouth.
He's a tough man. Gabe Bowden is a tough cookie.
And he's walking circles out here. Almost like he's playing Duck, Duck, Goose.
Yeah.
I thought I smelled barbecue here tonight, and now look what we got coming to the broadcast booth.
How about that?
Thank you, Ray.
And you said something about Gabe's mouth. Look, this kid's currently dealing. He folded the bottom teeth out in the back of his mouth earlier this year.
He's all right, though. He's back behind the plate. Tough kid. 1-1 count to Brandon Swanson. Here's the pitch. Pop foul down the third base line. And it's going to bring the count to a ball and 2 strikes.
Ooh. That got some metal.
That got some metal.
Well, if you're parked in the front row, you might want to go check your windshield.
I was just about to ask Greg for some of this swamp soup he brought, and then Ray Wilkerson comes over with a barbecue sandwich. And as now I'm saying it out loud, I think, Greg, let's get that swamp soup cooking.
Here's the 1-2 in the dirt, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. So you got Brandon Swanson at the plate. Look at that. He has even got a bowl ready, a Tupperware bowl ready for Chris.
That looks like
he
something.
Even brought you some silverware.
That looks like something for like sweet and sour from the Chinese restaurant.
2-2 pops the mitt with a fastball, but it's high and outside, and there's ball 3. Wait a minute. He's even got some cornbread. Look at this, Chris.
Oh, my God.
That's a big chunk of cornbread.
Blake said he wouldn't touch it.
Full count, 3-2, and it's high and outside. That's ball 4. So a leadoff walk to Brandon Swanson. And that'll put a runner on first here for the Cavaliers. As they're going to be at the bottom of the order, their left fielder, Kieron Pope, will come to the plate.
Marley said she wouldn't touch it either. So I've never had this, Greg, and I'm going to try it on air.
This piece of cornbread that Chris Childress has over here looks like a small cake. First pitch on the way, bunt shown, and has popped up to the right, down the first base line and off the netting.
Oh, my goodness.
Over by the Pirate dugout.
I just dipped that cornbread in that swamp soup, and boy, that is some jalapeno cornbread with some pimento cheese in it. Is that what that is?
Pimentos, jalapenos,
and pimentos
and cheese.
Let me have some of that.
Here comes the 0-1 to Pope. Again, he squares around to show bunt. He'll pull the bat back, and why he did, I have no clue. It was a fastball right down the middle. And now the count is 0-2 as Brandon Swanson is the base runner at first for Callaway with nobody out here in the top of the second inning. Let's see now what Pope does in an 0-2 count. He'll choke up on the bat. Here's the pitch, and he'll swing right through a high fastball. No chance of Pope catching up to that heat from Majors. And there's the first out here in the top of the second inning. And for Alan Majors, that is his second strikeout. And Greg, after struggling a bit at the bottom of the first, he has now come back to strike out 2 of the last 3 batters he's faced.
Well, he's got the leadoff man here. He had a single to right, the first at bat for him.
Top of the order for Callaway, the pitcher, Slade Hunt. Like Greg said, had a not an RBI, a leadoff single out towards shallow right field.
He poked one to right.
He
right?
did. He really did.
Right.
He
that
poked
was
one.
a poke, yes.
Jared Morris, the right fielder, really in. First pitch on the way. Fastball in tight. And there's ball 1. Righty-righty matchup here. As Alan Majors is in his second inning of work.
So we got some summer sausage in this, Greg?
No. That's Konica smoked sausage.
That's what we have in Athens. Yes, sir. The good stuff. Runner goes. Here's the pitch. Fouled off at the plate. He swung at a ball, and it's going to even the count at 1-1.
Konica sausage is the official sausage of the Atlanta Braves, and it's also the official sausage of Greg Parrott's Kitchen.
Do you say Konica? Because in Athens, they told me it's Coneca. I hope it's Coneca, because for 11 home games this year over the PA system in Athens, I've been saying Coneca. So
probably either one to do. Kind of like Sonoy and Sonoya.
That'll work. Well, they haven't said anything bad, and Lord knows I've endorsed their product in Athens this year. 1-1 misses downstairs, and it's 2-1.
It's not like Zebulon and Zebulon, though.
Right.
No, it's Zebulon.
Zebulon.
Yeah, okay. This is delicious. I can't believe your son won't eat this, Greg.
2 balls and 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at first. Here comes the pitch. And again, it's low and inside. So now the leadoff batter, Slade Hunt, has got a hitter's count, 3 balls and 1 strike with 1 out. We're in the top of the second inning, still early in the ball game. Glad to have you on the broadcast. Callaway got 3 runs in their first at bat. They got all 3 runs with 2 outs. Pike County came back with 2 runs in their first at bat. The 3-1 pitch missed upstairs, and there's ball 4, second walk of the inning. Here from Majors, and that's going to put runners on first and second with 1 out, and it's going to bring up the right fielder, Cass Fuller, who flew out to center field. His first time up, and now he's getting the signs down from third base. See if Callaway is going to try to play a little small ball here in a tight 3-2 ball game. Region opener for both teams. They'll take tomorrow off, and then a doubleheader Friday in Hogansville. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Infield in, bunt shown, and it's put down right in front of the plate. Majors throws, nope, he's going to hold on to it. He doesn't have a plate. So a beautiful bunt by Fuller right in between home plate and the mound. And the first baseman, Cooper Brown, was coming in, but Zane Gardner was slow to get over to the bag at second. Majors had no play. He faked it like he was going to throw it that way, but probably pretty smart to hold on to it and not try to force anything.
That was a smart move.
But now it's going to load the bases for Callaway with 1 out. And here's Wes Williams, the first baseman, grounded into a fielder's choice his first time up. First pitch on the way. Curveball upstairs for ball 1.
With that ball going right there at the pitcher, Cooper should have stayed at first.
Yep.
But he was running in and
It was a slow bunt right back to the mound. Yeah, I agree.
Well, Wes Williams here, he hit it to second base last time up.
And he'll send this one out toward the gap in no man's land over the head of the second baseman. Gardner is going to get down for a hit. And 1 run is going to come in and score from third base. So it is a bloop single over the head of the second baseman, Zane Gardner. So he's got an RBI. And now that's going to make it 4-2 Callaway. Bases are still loaded and still just 1 out.
Them walks will come back and bite you in the rear every time.
So here comes the catcher, Luke Taylor. Had an RBI double his first time to the plate. First pitch here. Fastball, strike at the knees. Oh, no, he called it a ball. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
That ball was right down the heart of the plate, right above the knees, but called a ball. 1-0 count. Majors is in the windup. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. This one hops the plate. Good stop by Bowden to play it off his chest. And the count is now 2-0. Got to be careful here. The cleanup batter, Luke Taylor, the catcher, had a 2-out RBI double in the top of the first. He got the rally started. He's got bases loaded here for Callaway in the top of the second. 2-0 is called a strike. Woo. Majors may have got a payback right there. That ball was above the belt, below the letters. But he got the call, and it's now 2-1, a much-needed strike for Majors.
I don't know if I go back up that high again, though.
He'll work out of the wind, the 2-1 pitch. This time a little lower, but off the plate. And it's 3-1. Now he's got to throw a strike. Three balls.
We need to roll 2 right here. Really bad.
That would be some good mojo for sure.
3 balls, 1 strike, bases loaded. Nowhere to put them. Here's the wind and the 3-1 pitch. Grounded off the foot. And it's going to run the count full at 3-2.
Well, the Pirates are in double play depth, and second and short with the third baseman, first baseman on the grass. And everybody else in the outfield's kind of straight away, guys.
Yeah, double play depth in the middle of the infield. 3-2 count. Majors out of the wind, facing the catcher, Luke Taylor. Big pitch here for Majors. Here it comes. Grounded. Third in the hole. Is going to get down for a hit. 1 run is going to come in. Coming around third and scoring the second run for Callaway is going to be Cass Fuller. Well, Luke Taylor chased ball 4 up in his eyes, but he was able to just tomahawk it out of the reach of the third baseman, Walker Stiltner. 2 more runs come in to score, makes it 6-2. And now Luke Taylor has 3 RBIs in the ballgame here for Callaway. 2 more runs come in, makes it 6-2. Runners at first and second, and here's the second baseman, Jeremiah Staples.
Major's body language says it all right now.
And now time is going to be called by Staples.
He does look frustrated. Last time up, Staples walked. Worked the count and walked, so there is a base open at third.
Runner goes. No throw. And stealing third base without a throw is Wes Williams. And it looked like it may have had Bowden checked up a little bit. Runner at first stayed there. So now Callaway has runners on the corners with 1 out. We're in the top of the second inning. 3 more runs on the board for Callaway. After scoring 3 in the first, they've got 3 here in the top of the second. And it's the second baseman, Jeremiah Staples, at the plate. He walked his first time up.
Brock's out. Oh, yeah, guys, that's right. We have Mike Brock Blue out. He's our field blue, and that was the first time that he's in some dugout patrol. He is known for it. Callaway just got told to get back in their dugout.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball up tight, almost hit him, and it's 1-1. That is one thing about high school baseball. The umpires, boy, they look for any little thing to complain about in a dugout. A Powerade bottle or a baseball or a bat, or if the shoelaces of your cleats are hanging over. Runner goes from first now, swing and a miss. No throw to second. And the count's 1-2. So now Callaway with runners at second and third with 1 out. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Majors out of the wind, and here it comes. Fastball off the plate, runs the count even at 2-2.
Majors is just he's his own worst enemy right now. He is just battling himself.
He needs a strike big time. He's ready. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Bowden now has got to pick it up. Throws to first in time. He lobs it to first. Throw back to home plate. Hits the runner trying to score. Here comes a runner around third. And 2 runs are going to score on a strikeout.
Unbelievable.
Oh, wow. Man.
And Coach Parrott's going to come out of the dugout here for the Pirates. He wants to come out and I don't know if he wants to talk with the team, talk with his the umpire, what he wants to do right here. No, he's calling his team to the mound. That was a strike 3 call. Bowden dropped the ball, had to throw down to first to get the out, and he just kind of lobbed one down there. And that allows 1 run to come in and score from third easily. The throwback to the plate hit the base runner. Bowden couldn't find it, and 2 runs come in and score on a strikeout.
Well, Bowden, the reason why he kind of lobbed to first, he was confused because Majors didn't come crashing home. Majors stayed towards the pitcher's mound as Bowden had to think about whether or not he would throw it to first since there was a runner at third that could come crashing home. That caused Bowden to make a kind of a weird throw to first base. Nobody was at home for the throw back, so Bowden had to retreat back to home plate to be able to get missed a throw from Cooper Brown that was just wide. It's just ugly all the way around. It scored 2 on that.
Yeah. Bowden, he didn't have to run toward first to throw. Step up there toward the grass, fire the ball, bam, he's out. But instead, he runs there and then lobs the ball.
I think that's the biggest thing is just the lazy lob to first with a runner at third.
Well, I really think that he just got confused because Majors wasn't crashing home. So Bowden was stuck in between whether or not he should hold the ball at the plate or throw the ball to first.
Well, I tell you one thing, Coach Blake Parrott come running out of the dugout for Pike County and immediately got his team to meet at the mound. And something tells me they were not talking about Greg Parrott's delicious swamp soup out there in that meeting.
Nope.
5 runs on the board for Callaway here in the top of the second. Nobody on, 2 outs. And now it's the center fielder, Blake Harrington. Righty-righty matchup. First pitch is in tight for ball 1. Blake Harrington had an RBI single his first time up. And for the second time in 2 innings, he's at the plate again now with 2 outs and nobody on. 1-0 pitch from Majors. Downstairs beneath the knees, and it's 2-0.
Well, Majors, he saw 7 Callaway hitters in the first inning, and Harrington here represents the 8th Callaway hitter for this inning.
He's ahead 2-0. Majors works out of the wind, and here comes the pitch. Up around his chin, and it's ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. Nobody on in the top of the second, 2 outs.
I believe there's going to be some bullpen warming up here because Majors, he just can't find the strike zone.
3-0 count, here it comes. And there's a strike. Harrington was taking all the way, was getting ready to trot down first, almost threw his bat toward the dugout and held on to it at the last second. And now it's 3-1. Here's the pitch. And there's another strike. This time Harrington did flip his bat to the dugout. Now he's got to go all the way back and get it.
That was probably the cleanest looking strike that Max has thrown all day, or Allen's thrown all day. I called him Max. Max Harris is his best friend, another pitcher for the Pirates. But Allen threw that thing right down the middle, but Harrington thought that he should throw the bat back towards his dugout.
Anything close here is going to be a strike.
Well, there's a rip. Yep, right back through the box. Another 2-out base hit for Callaway. The second 2-out base hit of the day for Blake Harrington. He's now 2 for 2 with 2 singles. And it's going to bring up the designated hitter, Jackson Butts. He's batting in the number 7 spot here for the Cavaliers, who have scored 5 runs here in the top of the second inning.
Butts struck out looking last time up. We certainly could take that right here and get back to the dugout, see if we can get some swinging bats ourselves.
He's batting 7th in the lineup, righty-righty matchup. First pitch on the way from Majors. One hops it to the plate. Bowden with a good stop, and that'll keep Harrington over at first base. Crazy thing is, Callaway has scored 5 runs this inning and no errors from Pike County. 2 runs scored on a strikeout, on a dropped strike 3. Snap throw to first. Harrington's back with a head-first dive. Still a lot of baseball to be played, but well, Callaway has jumped out on top. Pike County has dug themselves a deep, deep hole.
It is only the second inning.
Here's the pitch. Upstairs for ball 2. Hole big enough right now for Pike County for the folks at Pike Pools to come drop a brand new pool in it here at the Jack.
And Majors is laboring. He's out walking around the mound, and he just looks frustrated.
80% of his throws have been balls pretty much.
He's behind 2-0. Here's the pitch. This one's hit out toward shallow center. It's going to drop in front of Lyric Scott. It's a bloop single in shallow center. Nothing Lyric could do but play it on a hop, and it's another 2-out base hit. So now runners at first and second for Callaway with 2 outs. And here comes the shortstop, Brennan Swanson.
Well, he led off the inning with a walk, and here he is, representing the 10th batter of the inning for Callaway.
So another lefty. Excuse me, I think the only lefty here for Callaway in the lineup. 2 outs, runners on first and second. First pitch on the way to him. Foul tipped into the mitt, and there's strike 1. Alan Majors now back into the stretch for the Pirates. Desperately trying to get out of this inning. Callaway has put a 5 spot on the board. They're not done yet. They got runners on first and second. 0-1, one hops the plate. Bowden's got to chase it. Throw to third's a bad one, and it's going to get all the way down into left field. 1 run will come in and score. That's going to be Harrington. The ball got underneath the third baseman. Walker Stiltner got down the left field line, and another run comes in to score to make it 9-2. First error of the ball game here for the Pirates on the throw down to third. It's now 9-2 Callaway. And they've got another runner in scoring position standing out at second base. 1-1 fastball misses way outside, and Major spins around the mound, does a full 360. In disgust of that one, just cannot find the zone right now, not getting a lot of help. 2-1 count to Swanson, who's batting 8th in the lineup. Callaway has been able to bat around here in the top of the second. This one is lifted out towards center field, and it's going to be playable, and Lyric Scott's going to go over and make the catch, and that will finally do it here for the Cavaliers in the top of the second inning, but Callaway hangs 6 on the board, and after 1.5, Callaway leading this one 9-2 as we go to the bottom of the second inning.
Dedication, compassion, and integrity. We've got the experience and expertise. When you need some help and you feel like there's nowhere to go, you can count on us for everything you need to know. The Sellers Law Firm, where clients become family.
Roofing, gutters, concrete, fencing, siding, and painting. That's just a sample of the services offered by Advanced Roofing and Interiors. Advanced Roofing and Interiors is also a Master Elite certified company. Only 2% of all roofing companies in the U.S. can say that. They also offer the best warranties in the business. 25 years on labor, 50-year manufacturer warranties. If you need work done around your home, office, or church, go with the best. Advanced Roofing and Interiors.
Tonight's coverage of Pirate Baseball being presented by Henson's Outdoor Services, locally owned lawn care offering mowing, pine straw, and gutter cleaning. Henson's Outdoor Services is on time, dependable, and detail-focused. Be sure to book today. Your home will thank you. And remember, your lawn's messy, which means your gutters are even worse. Thankfully, Jonathan Henson and the team at Henson's Outdoor Services, they are there for you. Be sure to call Henson's Outdoor Services and check them out on Facebook. Call today before your HOA does. Well, it's not looking good early for Pike County. We are down 9-2 as we are going to the bottom of inning number 2. And it's going to be the bottom part of the order for Pike County to lead it off. It'll be the 7, 8, 9 spots due up. Zane Gardner, the second baseman, followed by the center fielder Lyric Scott and the shortstop Kobe Ivester, are the first 3 due up for Pike County here in the bottom of the second inning.
Well, 5 of the last 10 games of Pirates, we've scored more than 9, so we've got it in our bats to be able to put that up there.
First pitch here to Gardner is taken for a strike, and again, they are facing Slade Hunt. who once again will start the bottom of the second like he did the bottom of the first, working out of the stretch with nobody on. As Gardner fouls this one away. And it's 0-2. Comfortable night at the ballpark. So nice. Greg Parrott has kicked off the flip-flops over here beside us.
I'm taking the shades off.
Y'all look way too comfortable here tonight. Greg thinks he's still on beach time.
Man, that's
Well,
Here's the 0-2 to Gardner, missed upstairs for ball one.
it helps to pretend, you know.
There you go.
83 degrees, yeah, it's time for bare feet.
1-2 count to Gardner. He'll choke up on the bat, way up the barrel. Here's the pitch. He'll send this one out towards center field. Should be playable and pretty easy out there, and it will be indeed for Blake Harrington, who will put it away for the first out in the bottom of the second inning. So 1 up, 1 down. As Gardner will fly out, and it's going to bring up Lyric Scott.
Well, Coach Parrott had a lot of great things to say about Scott during
He
this
did,
interview.
Yep. Very, very impressed with Lyric and his speed and just the work ethic. Multi-sport player here for Pike County. He comes to the plate with nobody on and 1 out in the bottom of the second. First pitch sends one out toward deep left field. Chasing it, and all the way back toward the warning track. And making the catch is Keyron Pope. Looked like he may have gotten his footing mixed up a bit, but he was able to turn and recover. And right out there in front of the 2022 state champion Benner, he makes the catch. So 2 quick outs for Pike County. Both fly outs to the outfield.
That ball just kept carrying and carrying. Thought it might get out of here.
Pope had to chase it a long way, as now Kobe Ivester will dig in. First pitch just about got his jersey.
I really thought it did hit him.
The dirt pops out of the mid of Luke Taylor for ball 1. 2 outs, nobody on. The lights are on here at the Jack. We're in full shade all the way around the ballpark now. Number 9 batter for the Pirates. Takes ball 2 high and tight. Just a little bit of sunshine out there on the left field fence, making that black fence really shine, but that's it. No sun in anybody's eyes here around the ballpark. 2-0 to Ivester. Here it comes. Upstairs, there's ball 3. And Slade Hunt has missed high on 3 straight pitches to the Pirates shortstop, Kobe Ivester, who's batting 9th in the lineup. Top of the order on deck for Pike County is M.T. Moody. 9-2 in the bottom of the second inning. Your score is correct, folks. The 3-0 pitch, and Ivester was taking all the way, and there's strike 1. Callaway with 6 runs in their last at bat. 1 on an error on a throw to third, 2 on a called strike 3. Here's the 3-1. And there's strike 2. That was a little low, like it was below the knees of Ivester. And now the count's full 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Here it comes. Foul tipped into the mitt and held on by Taylor. And that is strike 3, and the Pirates are going to go down in order 1, 2, 3 here in the bottom of inning number 2. We are through 2 at the Jack, and early on it is all Callaway. Cavaliers on top 9-2.
Top-rate electrical repair and installation can make all the difference in your home or business. That's why you need the best in the business, Enlightening Electric. They're available 24/7, licensed, insured, and bonded, and provide the very best electrical services. See for yourself. Just one click to enlighteningelectric.com will show all the services they offer. Free estimates are also available. Experience and expertise. It's not just electric, it's Enlightening Electric.
Ever thought the day would come where you could apply for a mortgage from the comfort of your living room or home office? In as little as 20 minutes, you can apply online with our new online mortgage center. So visit our website and apply today. We're an equal housing lender. First Bank of Pike. Together we grow. Member FDIC. Online at firstbankofpike.com.
Tonight's coverage of Pirate Baseball being presented by Southern Cross Company. Southern Cross builds luxury gunite pools, spas, and outdoor living spaces, including pool houses, pavilions, pergolas, outdoor kitchens, pavers, and even retaining walls. They can even help with all your landscaping. They're a turnkey company starting with design all the way to completion. Visit southerncrossga.com to see all of their services and to read real customer reviews. Big thank you to John Shepard and everybody at Southern Cross for helping us bring you live coverage of tonight's game, Pirates and the Cavaliers. And as we go to the top of inning number 3, here to tell you all about it is Chris Childress.
Well, Chad, that's going to be the night for Alan Majors. He saw 17 Callaway Cavaliers in the 2 innings that he worked. I've got him down to 6 earned runs with 3 unearned runs in this 9-2 game. Majors did get to strike out 3, but now on the bump's going to be Ashton Owens. He's going to face the 9-1-2 hitters for Callaway. Kieran Pope up to the bat. The righty takes a ball up, 1-0. Last time up, Kieran Pope, the left fielder for the Callaway Cavaliers, struck out. And this ball's going to be hit way high in the air as Lyric comes flying over to left center and camps up under it. And after a couple pitches, we've got an easy first out. Guys, it would be nice if we could do the same thing that happened last inning, this last half inning, a 1-2-3 inning.
Second straight batter there for Callaway to fly out to center field.
About the same spot.
Yeah, Lyric's been busy out there.
Well, now we've got Slade Hunt, who's been pitching for the Cavaliers, the leadoff guy. He's singled and walked, been on 2 times already. I've had the opportunity to eat some swamp soup, which was delicious. Looks like Chad now is going to work into a barbecue sandwich as Ashton Owens pitches the ball to Zane Garner, and a shot right into Zane's glove for out number 2. So here we are, 1 up, 2 up, 2 down.
Now just a frozen rope over to Zane at second. He barely had to move, so I like how this inning is starting a lot better. 3 pitches and 2 outs for Owens.
He's throwing strikes. He's come in, he's finding the zone. He hadn't thrown many pitches, but all of them were hittable within the zone, and he's getting to use that defense of the Pirates. As Cass Fuller comes to the plate, the right fielder for the Cavaliers, righty. See the ball come right on the inside corner of the plate. Nice pitch by Ashton Owens. Really froze Cass at the plate.
Throw strikes, good things will happen.
Cass's gloves. Cass has got the pink and baby blue batting gloves on. This ball was a nice sweeper off the plate, and Cass could not lay off of it as he kind of swung haphazardly over the top of it. So now it's no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd inning to the 2-hole hitter, Cass Fuller. Ball is down in the dirt and over in the left-hand batter's box as Gabe Bowden scoots over to the left-hand batter's box and blocks it up. Good chase pitch thrown by Ashton Owens. Has good intent. 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Sun bright on the left side right now for the outfielders and the infielders.
That ball came blazing right under the chin of Cass Fuller. So now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes from Ashton to Cass. Tell you, Cass is on top of the plate, really energetic at the plate, waves the bat back and forth, choked up on the bat. This pitch comes in from Ashton, and it's about 57.5 feet, spikes up into the chest protector of Gabe Bowden, our catcher. So we've gone from 0-2 to 3-2. From the windup, Ashton delivers, and this ball is right across the helmet of number 8, Cass Fuller, as he's going to get a free base. So real quick, we got 2 outs. And then here we are, Cass with a runner on after 2 quick outs with Wes Williams coming to the plate, the 3-hole hitter.
And this is where Callaway has done its damage tonight with 2 outs.
Man, nice curveball come in from Ashton Owens. Starts at the left elbow of the right-handed Wes Williams and just lands right over the center of the plate. Got a nice lead over at first by Cass Fuller. Ashton, the righty, delivers. Fastball. This ball's hit the right center field. Coming over is Jarrett Morris. He's going to camp under it. So they're going to leave 1 on, and it's going to be the easiest inning so far for the Pirates. Going to the bottom of the 3rd, 9-2 Callaway.
Some people just prefer a pre-owned vehicle over a new vehicle, and that's perfectly fine with us at the Countryside Pre-Owned Supercenter in downtown Jackson. Cars, trucks, vans, Jeeps, SUVs, we've got them. financing, or cash cars. Sometimes we've even got campers, boats, jet skis, and motorcycles. If pre-owned is your thing, then stop by and see us Monday through Saturday at the Countryside Pre-Owned Supercenter, located next to Piggly Wiggly in downtown Jackson. Hey, don't forget, after tonight's game, we are going to hand out the award for our Childress and Justice Player of the Game, and that particular Pike County Pirate player is going to receive a free meal over to Ruth's Restaurant, which is just 2 hours left. Big shout out to Ryan Landry and the crew over at Ruth's. Chris eats there, about 14, 15 times a week? Every time I call Chris Childress, he's either sitting at Ruth's, or he's on his way to Ruth's, or he just left Ruth's.
Let me tell you something. I ate there twice yesterday.
Exactly. There you go.
I ate lunch there yesterday, and then the Golden Eagle dinner was in Griffin last night. Leo Clemens, Coffee A Go-Go guy. If you're from Pike County, you certainly know and love Leo Clemens. He received the Golden Eagle Award, and who was catering the event? None other than Ryan Landry and Ruth's Restaurant staff.
Imagine that.
Yes, I ate with
they
him
even
twice.
come when you're not there.
They follow me around. I got to check myself.
Well, we love Ryan and the crew over at Roos. They always take great care of the K-13 media team. The servers are great to us, and I know these guys love getting the free meals. The football players did. I know the baseball players do too. Listen, anytime a teenager can eat for free, they're going to be a big fan of it. So who will it be tonight? We'll find out. Hopefully a big comeback to celebrate, and we'll send somebody over to Roos to eat for free.
Last time up, M.T. Moody was the player of the game, and he's going to lead it off here for the Pirates. His second time coming up to the plate. First time up, he faced Slade Hunt, and he struck out. Had a good AB. And Slade's now in the third inning, going to see the order flip over for the first time. As M.T. comes in, shows the bat over to Slade. The righty leans the bat back and forth behind his head. Here comes the pitch. Low and inside to M.T. Moody.
Well, that sun is just beaming out there in left field right now.
Yeah, there are 10 signs over there in left field, and the second up from the top as M.T. Moody fouls this one straight back, 1 ball, 1 strike. That you can't even read what the sign says because it is glaringly bright.
Well, the field was in total shade about an inning ago. And now everything from right field to center, and poor Pope out there in left, he's just blinded by the light, ain't he?
Yeah, you going to go into song here, Chad?
I thought about singing a little bit, but, I'm off tonight. So.
I tell you what, Michael Moody may wind up playing that song as good as he is up there on the PA system. His Slade comes in with a pitch. It's a nice curveball right over the middle of the plate. MT takes 1 ball, 2 strikes. So, guys, Callaway put 3 up in the top of the first, 6 up in the top of the second. Pike put 2 up in the bottom of the first and nothing since. And that's got us at a 9-2 score here in the bottom of the third. MT lays off of a high fastball. Man, he wanted it. He would yes, no.
Well, I like what Greg said last inning when Ashton Owens came in to pitch. You throw strikes and good things happen. It's a pretty easy baseball philosophy.
Yes, sir.
Now we just need to chip away at this lead.
2 balls, 2 strikes, and that ball goes right over the top of M.T. Moody's head. I mean, you want him to wear him, but man, he leaned down just enough to, had it hit him, it was going to hit him in the back of the helmet. 3 balls, 2 strikes, bottom of the third inning. Slade Hunt on the mound, looking at M.T. Moody for the second time this evening as M.T. swings and fouls a ball straight back into the net, right over the top. You know what? That ball, if that net wasn't there, might have gone right into the lap of his dad up there on the PA system.
You think he would have caught it?
No. Yeah, you know what? Michael would have caught it.
An athletic kind of PA announcer?
Michael was a really good baseball player here at the Jack. As MT's going to fist the ball straight up in the air as the shortstop comes over, camps under it right behind. And no, the shortstop coming over on what would routinely be a pop-out, just completely whiffs. I don't think the ball even touched his body, glove, or anything as it lands in the grass.
Brandon Swanson, the shortstop, was heading toward the bag at second. Jeremiah Staples, the second baseman, was heading that way too, and I don't know if they just crossed each other up because Swanson never even touched the ball. It just fell right between both of them behind the bag at second.
That's a base hit.
I got to put it as a base hit. It really didn't touch anything, but here we go now.
Not a pretty one, but it's a hit nonetheless.
Well, MT's at first. Sawyer Selman, our lefty, comes up to the plate as MT takes a secondary lead and kind of gets the catcher's attention. Catcher throws the ball back to the pitcher. So nobody out here in the bottom of the third, and we've got somebody on base. Sawyer Selman, wow, he puts everything he could into that swing. Probably pulled his head off just a hair on the outside fastball. Now 1 ball, 1 strike.
He was trying to hit that 7-run homer and tie the game.
He certainly was. I think Coach Parrott at third base told him to keep his head on it. His ball number 2 flies in off the outside of the plate. Well, Slade Hunt, he works kind of methodically. He comes in, he doesn't pitch from the windup. He's stretch every time. This ball's up and away again, starting to miss arm side kind of consistently. You know, now we have the catcher going out in the pitcher's mound, but you know, when a pitcher has to sit in the dugout when the team is sitting there just scoring run after run after run after run, it does typically have an effect on your starter.
I've seen it happen with the Braves before.
No.
Yeah. Go in there and they send 9 batters to the plate.
That doesn't happen to our pitchers, Greg. Our pitchers can't make it without blowing out an elbow or having an ACL injury long enough to do something like that.
I think there's a doctor in the lineup.
Goodness gracious.
Well, looks like the catcher and pitcher came together. Luke Taylor and Slade Hunt figured out something. Maybe Luke Taylor went and said, hey, man, I see something that you need to correct. You've missed 3 in a row to the arm side. If so, and that's what he had that conversation about, it was a great meeting. So having a 3-1 pitch to Sawyer Selman, our 2-hole hitter. The ball is right down the pipe. Sawyer swings right over the top of it. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
2 really good fastballs that Selman has just swung right through, right down the middle. If he can connect on that one, he's going to send it a long way.
Well, with 3 balls, 2 strikes, he's going to go defensive at the plate, and he swings through another one. Right over the top of it again. That ball was maybe just a little low, but in the strike zone.
That looked like a great changeup that time from Hunt. And I think it was Selman expecting fastball, and Hunt went changeup and set him down.
Well, now Slade Hunt's going to see Walker Stiltner. And last time he came up, he barreled the ball out to right center field. Got only RBI of the game. Well, the first RBI of the game. So Stiltner stands at the plate, the righty, and he sees the ball. Man, that ball was
through what?
A little bend on it. Maybe you're behind the plate, Greg, right behind it. Did that ball bend back over the plate?
It was high.
Almost hit him in the chin.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm sitting over here. I kind of see the numbers of Stiltner as I'm probably about 6 feet to his rear. As Stiltner's going to pop a ball right straight back up the middle. Harrington's going to come up, grab it to center field off about 3 hops. And the ball's going to meet the second baseman there and MT Moody there. As we now have Stiltner at first and MT at second with 1 out, and Cooper Brown, our 4-hole hitter, coming to the plate.
Second base hit of the day for Stiltner, and just line that one right back into center.
That's how you respond to a bad call.
That's exactly right. Stiltner, like I said before, man, he had a great batting practice beforehand. I was expecting for him to come out and really put the barrel on the ball. As Cooper Brown comes out, he hit into a 6-3 put out last time up. He catches a ball way up and in, just up under the chin for ball number 1.
A mound visit now by Callaway.
Yep, going to have some action as Hunt struggling just a bit here in the bottom of the third inning in a 9-2 ball game, which gives us a moment to invite you to a big event coming up in just a few weeks. It is the Touchdown Club Golf Tournament, going to be taking place for the Pirate football program at the Raintree Golf Course on April the 25th. Either of you gentlemen going to play golf? Are you golfers?
I'm bought in.
You're in?
Yeah, I'm in.
All right, Childress and Justice. Greg Parrott, how about you? Do you golf?
I'm a hacker.
You're a hacker.
I tell you what,
Greg is a beacher is what he is.
Coach Parrott can hit them.
Can he really?
And so
Blake can hit.
And so can Coach Pierce.
Well, this is going to be a fun tournament, April the 25th, Raintree Golf Course. That's in Thomaston. If you would like to play, if you would like to sponsor, if you would like to volunteer, get in touch with Coach Holmes or anybody on the football staff. They would love to have you out on April 25th at Raintree Golf Course in Thomaston.
Well, after the mound visit, here we go. Cooper Brown's going to step back into the box, our righty, against their righty. It's going to be a 1-0 count here with 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. In a 9-2 game, Callaway over Pirates. They have out-hit the Pirates 8-4. So this ball just falls right through the strike zone for 1 ball, 1 strike now. That almost looked like a hittable pitch, guys. Cooper stands stoically in the right-hand batter's box, and this is a fastball that must have missed just outside. Really good pitch by the pitcher, and I'll call it how I see it. It looked good, but maybe it was a little away. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Comes set. Runners on first and second. They hold tight as the pitch is delivered and fouled straight back into the net. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cooper Brown. Jarrett Morse comes over and picks the ball up. He's on deck. Behind Jarrett in the holes, Gabe Bowden. Love to see them come around about 3 or 4 times here in this 3rd inning.
Well, you know what? Our team never gives up.
No, there's been grit for years.
Oh.
Grit for years.
Yeah.
Slade Hunt looks back a second, back and delivers to the plate, and Cooper's going to chase a ball right around his nose, swing right under it for a strikeout. That'll be the 2nd strikeout of the inning for Slade Hunt. Catching Sawyer Selman, swinging and missing, and now Cooper Brown swinging and missing. Jarrett Morse, our 5-hole hitter, is going to come to the plate. Jarrett, absolutely scorched a double to left center field his last time up. And, man, we could certainly use another shot like that from Mr. Morris.
Mr. Morris is going to.
This is a throwback to second base. Nice inside spin move by the righty back to the second baseman. But M.T. Moody gets back easy enough. The only thing happened there is he got his jersey dirty.
Morris is due for a big old long ball. He's a strong young man. I can't wait to take him to eat sushi.
Well, if he hits a home run, that's the deal you've got, right? As the ball comes in low for ball number 2. If he hits a home run, Greg, right? You're taking him to the sushi spot.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Right. Well, what's interesting about Jarrett, too, not only does he have power, he's been the 3-hole hitter for a long time for the Pirates, and that's usually your best spot, your best and most consistent hitter. And here he is in the 5th hole as he swings a foul ball right back to the net. So he's got consistency of a 3-hole with the power of a 5-hole. Really, you would think, that being said, that there's just not a better hitter for the Pirates to be standing at the plate right now with runners on first and second and 2 outs.
I just know that's a lot of holes you talked about.
There's a lot of holes.
Maybe he could find a hole between first and second. There's a big one over there. Send it that way.
There's a massive hole out there on the other side of the fence. That's what Greg's trying to. As Jarrett absolutely comes out of his shoes swinging at that fastball and fouls it straight up and back over the top of the press box.
I think he was thinking sushi as well on that one.
Man, goodness gracious. That was a sashimi swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second, bottom of the 3rd. Stiltner at first, MT. Way off of second base. Ball comes in, and it must be just up to Jarrett Morris. As that's going to be the 3rd ball of the AB. Wow, guys. That was a major league take by Jarrett.
Hopefully he can take advantage of that one and make them pay for right here because it looked pretty good from where we were sitting.
So here we go. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. And Jarrett Morris is going to swing right over the top of it for the 3rd out of the inning. Well, there was 5 batters come to the plate. 3 of them struck out here in the bottom of the 3rd. Moving to the 4th, 9-2 Callaway.
Dedication, compassion, and integrity. We've got the experience and expertise. When you need some help and you feel like there's nowhere to go, you can count on us for everything you need to know. The Sellers Law Firm, where clients become family.
Tonight's coverage of Pirate Baseball is being presented by Express Restrooms. Hey, if you're hosting an outdoor event, Express Sanitation is here to help with their new plastic portable restrooms. Perfect for construction sites, outdoor events, and temporary projects. Designed for comfort and durability, their portable restrooms are delivered clean, maintained regularly, and ready to meet your needs. Depend on Express Sanitation for fast service, reliable rentals, and a commitment to cleanliness you can count on. Visit express-sanitation.com for more information. Kyle and the crew would love to help you out and give you all the details about their Express Porta Potties.
Well, Ashton Owens is going to get back on the mound now, and he's working through about his sixth warm-up pitch here as the Pirates get on and work the ball around the infield. Ashton's going to see Luke Taylor, Jeremiah Staples, and Blake Harrington this inning. He saw 4 hitters last inning, and the third here in the fourth. He's going to see the 4, 5, and 6-hole hitters. And I tell you what, to start off this fourth inning, he's going to get the reddest, hottest Luke Taylor on the team, buddy. Callaway, that boy has hit a double. He's hit a single. He's got a couple RBIs. He's got 3 RBIs, scored 2 runs. He is Mr. Everything right now for Callaway.
Well, that's why he's batting cleanup for a reason.
Yeah, he has been cleaning it up. He cleaned it up. He's been cleaning it up about as much as I cleaned this swamp soup up.
He might be Roof's.
No, that ain't happening. Nah, it's not going to be Childress and Justices.
Play of the game.
Yeah. And he's going to see a ball, and he's on the first pitch. Is going to hit a mile high out to right center. Lyric Scott and Jarrett Morris come together, say hey to one another. Lyric says, "I got it, buddy," and brings it in, throws it back over to Zane. From Zane to Kobe over to Walker, and Walker over to Ashton. And after all of that, that's an out.
Hey, while we have a moment, just want to send a big hello and good evening to our buddy, Mr. Michael Penn, who is tuned in with us tonight back at home. He can't be here with us tonight, but he is getting ready for a big weekend. He and his dad are going to be set up in Barnesville. I'll tell you what they're going to be doing here in just a moment.
His Staples at the plate. The righty, he's going to see his first pitch just up. So now the second pitch of the inning, and 1 ball, no strikes. Already an out here in the top of the fourth inning. Staples, 5-hole hitter. He's walked and struck out so far this evening. He sees a ball just up and in. Now 2 balls, no strikes. It was a good miss, I guess, by Ashton. If you could call any miss a good miss right now.
He hasn't missed many since he's come in and taken over.
He's been allowing the hitters to hit balls. And they're going to be another hit as Walker Stiltner comes over, tries to backhand a baseball right at the bag. It was a hard, tough play by Stiltner off about a choppy baseball. Ball hits the palm of Stiltner's glove, bounces out. He tried to barehand it. And even had he got his hand on that ball and had to turn around and make a miraculous throw to first, I don't think he makes that play.
Yeah, he's charging in from third and heading over toward his right and trying to backhand it on the ground. And again, a very fast runner in Staples, infield single, but a good job by the third baseman over there in Stiltner, because if that one gets through with the speed, Chris, of Staples, he may be standing at second instead of first.
Yeah, and that's going to bring Harrington to the plate. Harrington's had some chirping about him pregame. Supposed to be a really good ball player. He's batting in the 6th hole. As this Gabe Bowden is going to let a ball trickle by him, and Staples is going to go stand out at second, actually roll around second, kind of head towards third. The ball got far enough away by Gabe for Staples to take a peek towards third base. So after that pitch, we got a runner at second with Harrington at the plate. Harrington's 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a couple RBI, or 1 RBI. As he swings through a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the top of the fourth with the runner at second. Ashton Owens looks in to Gabe. Gabe gives a sign. Ashton comes set, looks back to second base, looks back again, and makes the pitch. Pitch is just, wow. That was a really, really good call by the Blue on the inside of the plate for strike number 2.
A good call for us, that's for sure.
It almost hit the batter. So.
Yeah, I tell you what, there was one like that that we certainly didn't like when Callaway was pitching. I think we just got it back right then with Ashton. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ashton looks back one time to second base now and delivers as this ball falls off the outside of the plate for ball number 2.
Chris, I got a question for you over there. You gonna eat your cornbread?
Do you want the cornbread? Greg's got more cornbread. Look, I have to peel the mic away from my face so I could get it. I've been eating.
Chris, eat your cornbread.
But Harrington's going to look at this ball's going to come in and hit the barrel of the bat on. And Gabe,
my gosh!
Well, he goes to hit the barrel of the bat and he check swings it into the grass. Gabe Bowden runs out into the grass and picks the ball up and throws it out to the bullpen for the Pirates. That's going to score Staples from second base, and Harrington's going to stand at second on an accidental hit. It really didn't. It should have been an out. It's going to be put that down as an error on Gabe. Could have been an easy second out.
Second error of the day on the Pirate catcher. That ball hit off the knob of the bat.
Unreal.
Off of Harrington. Popped up in front of the plate, landed about 6 inches in front of the plate. And then Gabe popped up, had an easy out at first, and airmailed the first baseman and threw it down the right field line.
It was another lob. He didn't throw it to first base with intent. He just kind of lobbed it to first, and it kept selling. So now another righty comes up to the plate. He's going to see a strike in Jackson Butts, the designated hitter. Butts struck out his first time up, singled his second time up, and standing here for his third time up, he's going to have Harrington standing out at second base on an 0-1 count. Ashton comes set, looks back a couple times and delivers. Feints a bunt as the ball falls back over the outside of the plate for a ball. Bunt swing comes back and holds it back. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
Boy, this has been just an absolutely ugly game for the Pirates. I mean, there's really no way to put it. It's just been ugly.
It's going from ugly to uglier right now. I hope we don't get the ugliest.
Well, Ashton comes set, and he delivers. And that is a pretty strike as it's fouled straight back into the net. So 1 ball, 2 strikes after the ball went straight back to the net. That's going to get Gabe have to go out to Ashton and talk about it. Maybe
the old song from Mickey Gilley, the old country legend, Greg. Don't the girls all get prettier at closing time? Game started great. Everything looked good, and, well, now it's looking like about a 2 or a 3 for the Pirates because there ain't no 10s out there except for what's on the scoreboard for Callaway right now. It is just an ugly, ugly night for the Pirates. I mean, I wish we had an excuse or had an answer, but, man, it's just it'd probably get us not invited back. So.
I tell you what, the only number 10 standing on deck and Brennan Swanson for Callaway is Ashton Owens. Gets back up after Gabe and him had a little convo. He comes set on the 1-2 pitch. The delivery, and man, that pitch was right down the middle of being ball number 2.
Wow.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Wow, guys, where was that at?
I don't know.
I think Coach Parrott in the dugout was asking the same question as he leans over the railing. Man, what a good pitch from Owens.
Yeah, and another pitch. This time, good delivery. Kind of pulled the string on it. Had Jackson Butts out on the front foot and just barely fouls the ball back off the end of the bat. So now we're 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here in the top of the 4th inning, there has been a run that's crossed the plate here in the 4th on an error by Gabe Bowden. It scored Staples from second. He overthrew the ball over to first base.
That was such a crazy play, too. That ball literally hit off the knob of the bat.
You don't see that often. It was a gift, really, for us that we didn't open. As Ashton throws a really nice curveball, striking out Jackson Butts. Well, here's that number 10 that y'all were talking about earlier. But Brennan Swanson, the shortstop for the Cavaliers. Man, for many years we had a shortstop. And the Braves and Swanson for the Do we miss him? Do we miss him? Do we miss Dansby?
I liked him a lot.
I did, yeah.
Yeah,
I know we've struggled at shortstop the last couple of years trying to find his replacement, but.
Well, unlike Dansby, this Swanson is a lefty, and he's going to look at a ball on the inside of the plate. And Gabe Bowden now airmails a ball over the top of Ashton Owens.
It's a call strike.
Yeah. Well, and Coach Parrott has just about had it with.
He is barking at Gabe.
Yeah,
been a rough night for the Pirate catcher for sure.
All right, after a breath of fresh air, it's now 9 balls, 1 strike with a runner at second base to the lefty, and Ashton is going to deliver a ball out to Zane. Zane gets hit in his left wrist and picks the ball up, and because he kind of relaxedly, and Gabe's going to throw the ball back to second base. Guys, this is what happened. Zane Garner is standing at second base. The ball's hit up in there. He comes off of his feet to try to catch it. The ball hits the palm of his glove, goes back down. Zane comes back to his feet, picks the ball up. The runner at second never stops running to come home. Zane notices he's coming home. He makes a play to the plate, too late. Gabe picks the ball up and spikes it about 44 feet back to second base as the runner was running from first to second. Guys, another run, the second run of the inning. 11-2 Callaway here in the top of the fourth.
It looks like we had a defensive change coming in here, too, for the Pirates. Checking in, Garner's going to come out of the ballgame at second base. And
that's
coming in, Daniel Jones, number 27.
Jones. Now, I don't know, because of where it hit him on his arm, I don't know if it was it might have injured him. Something flew off of him, too, when it hit it. Zane is a lockdown second baseman. Either way, Kieran Pope's going to come to the plate, and out at second base is going to be Brandon Swanson.
Just another tough play there for the Pirates as that one came down off of Zane at second. Could have been the third out, hit off his glove, and run comes in to score. It's just been that kind of night for Pike County. Just cannot catch a break.
They really can. Ashton looks back at second now and delivers. This ball's low and away as Gabe Bowden blocks it up. Swanson out at second. Really thought about trying to get to third. Was halfway between second and third, but retreated back to the bag.
You were talking about Swanson with the Braves. Did we miss him a minute ago?
Yeah.
Well, here's the reason why. Braves offered him $100 million. Cubs offered $177.
Yeah, well, that'll do it.
$77 million would get my attention as well.
Yeah, it certainly does. And as this ball comes in, and Pope, the batter, the 9-hole hitter for the Callaway Cavaliers, he agreed with it. That's strike number one. Is Chad is going to steal my barbecue sandwich.
Yep.
Holy smokes.
If you don't want cheddar, you're going to get that cornbread too, buddy.
I can't eat the cornbread while I'm sitting here. As Pope's going to poke one out to left field. Lyric Scott comes over to left center, caps under it. Callaway's going to strand one on third. They score two, though, going to the bottom of the fourth. Callaway 11-2.
Roofing, gutters, concrete, fencing, siding, and painting. That's just a sample of the services offered by Advanced Roofing and Interiors. Advanced Roofing and Interiors is also a Master Elite certified company. Only 2% of all roofing companies in the U.S. can say that. They also offer the best warranties in the business. 25 years on labor, 50-year manufacturer warranties. If you need work done around your home, office, or church, go with the best. Advanced Roofing and Interiors. Top-rate electrical repair and installation can make all the difference in your home or business. That's why you need the best in the business, Enlightening Electric. They're available 24/7, licensed, insured, and bonded, and provide the very best electrical services. See for yourself. Just one click to enlighteningelectric.com will show all the services they offer. Free estimates are also available. Experience and expertise. It's not just electric, it's Enlightening Electric.
Tonight's coverage of Pirate Baseball is being presented in part by Childress and Justice Injury Attorneys here in the Zebulon area. They're also the sponsor of our Player of the Game Award, and the way this game's going here tonight, our Player of the Game might be Ryan Landry and the barbecue sandwiches he brought here to the ballpark, because that has been about the only highlight of the night for the Pirates. But Greg Parrott, let me ask you this. Did you know, if you visit the offices of Childress and Justice here in Zebulon, you can just walk in the front door, walk up the stairs, and you can sit in Chris Childress's chair behind his desk even when he's not there. Not that I did that today or anything, but just if you're curious, never want to swing by Childress and Justice, just front door steps and go sit at Chris's desk.
Man, that's going to be awesome when I get there. Now I feel like there's something at the desk waiting on me.
I did at least turn the light off when I left.
Oh, my goodness. I hope you put the toilet seat back down, too.
You got to go find out yourself.
Oh, here we go. Oh, look, it's the bottom of the fourth inning. And up to bat, it's going to be Gabe Bowden, representing the 6 hole. So 6, 7, 8 is coming up for the Pirates. Gabe, it's now 1 ball, 1 strikes on him. Gabe's had a tough time behind the plate. He did hit a ball. I believe he hit the ball that was out to center field, flew out in the first inning. His second time up.
Gabe needs a 9-run homer right here to make up for his night.
I don't know if that'll make it up. 2 balls, 1 strike, 3 balls, 1 strike to Gabe Bowden. Right now, the Pirates, what they really need to do is just relax. There's several more innings. Just chip away, chop. Don't get out of it. This ball's up and away. Slade Hunt's been one thing about Slade is he's pitched for this team. He's for Callaway, and he's had to sit on that bench for a long time in between innings. So, and he's not an overpowering pitcher. He's really a pitcher that's hittable. He's just been effective. Daniel Jones now comes to the plate. He came in last inning coming in for second baseman Zane Garner.
Got a courtesy runner here too, Chris, for the Pirates. Number 14, Max Harris.
Max Harris is going to come in. That was who I said earlier is Majors. I confused him and Majors earlier. Max is a great runner, good pitcher, as the ball is just up to Daniel Jones for ball number 1. I almost worked my way through that cornbread, guys. It's great cornbread. I feel like if I didn't start eating on it, I was not going to be able to finish a broadcast with these gentlemen.
Well, your barbecue sandwich is very good. You should have had some.
Yeah, I bet it looks good over there. As Slade tries to get Max Harris back to first base. And he did. Now Max is back off the plate, or back off the base. Takes a secondary lead as Daniel Jones looks at strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here in the bottom of the 4th, 11-2. Callaway, short, very small lead at first base. Daniel Jones swings at a ball that was just off the plate, fouls it back into the net. So now it's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
This is a perfect time to see if they're listening in the concession stand tonight.
Yeah.
See if they got any Diet Cokes
Look,
available.
your voice sounds like you need something. As Daniel Jones is going to hit a ball to short right field. Right fielder and Cass Fuller is going to come in, camp under it, and record the out. So going to leave Max over at first base as Lyric Scott comes to the plate. Lyric Scott flew out to left field his first time up in the 2nd inning. Lyric, the righty. Senior looks back up, and man, he swings around, just rotates around, just a little pirouette in the right-hand batter's box, trying to get hit by the ball while also trying not to get hit by the ball simultaneously. Ball does not hit him. All it did after all of that is just go down as a ball, 1-0. Well, this one's right down Broadway. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Max at first. Lyric, our 8-hole hitter, at the plate. The delivery, the pitch. This time, that pitch comes right over. Must have been just inside or maybe just up, but just a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Lyric looks focused at the plate. Strong-looking young man. I think Coach Parrott said he spends a lot of time in the weight room as he looks at ball number 3, just up. Number 7, Lyric Scott. Phenomenal speed. Our center fielder really worked his way on the team. It's probably the leader of the team. As he looks at a strike, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Well, they're making Slade pitch. I don't know if the approach this inning is to see how many pitches they can get out of Slade. But he's worked a full count now, and he swings through strike number 3 and goes down for the 2nd time this evening. Now coming up to the plate, Kobe Ivester, who struck out his first time up. So come stand in the right-hand batter's box, our shortstop for the Pirates. Number 16 in his white pinstripe jersey. And he's going to look at a strike in the bottom half of the zone. So Slade Hunt's still dealing, just still throwing the ball all around the plate, filling the mitt.
He's a fast worker, too.
He really is. And another strike. So quickly now, 0-2. There's been, Kobe represents the 4th batter for the Pirates. The Pirates put up 6 batters in the 1st, 3 in the 2nd, 5 in the 3rd, 4 down in the 5th, or the 4th, with Kobe looking at his first ball of the AB, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Max still standing over at first base. And Kobe looked at a ball that just missed off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Slade Hunt has 6 strikeouts here tonight. He has struck out 4 of his last 6 batters.
Ball's away, and the ball gets thrown down to second and easily throws out the stealing Max Harris. So, after 4 batters in the 4th inning, the Pirates get called at second base for the 3rd out. Callaway 11, Pirates 2.
Welcome y'all to Buckner's Family Restaurant. Round here, we're nothing fancy, but we are a place where family and friends gather around for some good old Southern joy. Come on over and experience the all-you-can-eat Southern cooking served on one of our Lazy Susan tables. There's something special about enjoying a meal with friends and family. The good times even happen outside our doors as you smile and play games while you wait or pick up a meal for the family from our online ordering and curbside to go. So come on out and bring your family and friends for a true Southern experience at Buckner's Family Restaurant.
Ever thought the day would come where you could apply for a mortgage from the comfort of your living room or home office? In as little as 20 minutes, you can apply online with our new online mortgage center. So visit our website and apply today. We're an equal housing lender. First Bank of Pike. Together we grow. Member FDIC. Online at firstbankofpike.com.
Tonight's coverage of Pirate Baseball is being presented by Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson. Hey, if you're looking for a great lease program, Countryside has 3 for you to check out right now, including the brand new 2026 Ram 1500 truck. You can lease it for as little as $369 per month. Looking for a new Grand Cherokee? Yep, they've got those payments as low as $302 per month. And did you ever think you would hear about a brand new vehicle with a payment under $200 again? Well, right now at Countryside, they're giving you that opportunity. 2025 Jeep Gladiators, $199 per month. Get all the details online at countrysideautomotive.com or stop by and see them right off of Highway 16 and I-75, exit 201 in Jackson. We're going to the top of inning number 5. It's all Callaway here tonight so far. They are up 11-2, and they're looking to add a few more here at the top of the 5th inning as they're going to be back to the top of the order. It is going to be the pitcher, Slade Hunt. Singled, walked, and he lined out to second his last time up. Again, he is the leadoff batter here tonight for Callaway. 11-2 they lead. Ashton Owen still pitching. First pitch. There's a strike just below the letters. And he's off to a good start here in the top of the 5th inning. It's 0-1 as Slade Hunt, Cass Fuller, and Wes Williams. 1, 2, 3 will come to the plate here for the Cavaliers. Here's the 0-1. That one is a little low and outside, just below the knees, and it's going to even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, Slade Hunt, the leadoff batter and the pitcher here for Callaway. This one hops the plate, and it's going to bring the count to 2 balls and a strike. Callaway got 3 in the first. They got 6 in the second, and then they just got 2 more in their last at bat in the top of the 4th inning. They lead by 9. Pike County got 2 in the bottom of the first, but hasn't really even been close to doing anything since. 2-1 pitch. That's a little high and outside, and now it's 3-1. Alan Major started the game here for the Pirates tonight. He went 2. Couple of errors tonight for Pike County. 3-1 pitch. And there's ball 4 as it misses inside. So a leadoff walk to Slade Hunt. Second time he has walked tonight. And it'll put the leadoff man down at first base. And we're going to have a courtesy runner coming on here for Callaway. And coming in is going to be number 11. It looks like that is going to be Carter Pelt, number 11 for the Cavaliers.
Chad, if you know, a good positive thing that happened this week is Pike County Rec Department's opening day was Saturday. That parade was 8:30 in the morning. 67 teams went through it.
Wow.
What a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful day it was, too, where all 67 teams also got to play Saturday.
Here's the first pitch on the way. Strike on the outside corner to Cass Fuller. Tomorrow on my Facebook page, I'm going to make sure I deliver my yearly PSA for spring sports. I'll give you a hint. 0-1 pops in for a strike. It's 0-2. There's always 3 things that I like to remind parents every year as we come into spring sports season, because it's not just baseball, but you know, you got softball, you got soccer going on. 0-2 count to Fuller. Fastball missed high and outside.
Remind parents, let me see, yell at the blue.
No.
Yell at the coach.
No.
And scream at your kid every time he's at the plate.
Yeah,
That's it, right?
You don't want to do that, although that happens way too much.
Yeah, okay.
1-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Stiltner in on the grass. Fields goes to second for one. Throw to first is not in time. Pirates almost turned the 5-4-3 double play. But it was Fuller able to beat it out on the fielder's choice. But a nice play by Stiltner down at third base. In on the grass. A good turn at second also. But it was Fuller who was able to beat out the throw, and now to bring up the first baseman, Wes Williams, for the fourth time today, batting third for the Cavaliers. You know what? Well, I'll wait till tomorrow. Let me go ahead and share my
go ahead and
three.
get it.
There's 3 strikes in baseball, right? You get 3 outs. First PSA for spring sports. First the pitch. Strike. Outside corner, 0-1. Always, 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 no matter what sport you're talking about, give the highest score first. You didn't win the game 6-9. As the 0-1 is swung on and missed, it's 0-2. You didn't lose the game 4-7. Always give the high score first. It drives me crazy to see parents on social media. Oh, little Timmy won today 4-8. No, he didn't. Pitch is in the dirt. Runner's going to take off for second. No throw. Little Timmy won the game 8-4. Sally lost the soccer game today 6-1. Always, always, always give the high score first, no matter if you win or lose.
Wow, have a pet peeve.
Man,
I agree.
Drives me crazy. That's just number 1, by the way.
Okay, God, well, wow.
Got another one for you. First, the 1-2 pitch just about got him in the head, and it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Things have gotten so bad, I'm going through my sports pet peeves here at the Jag tonight. 1 down and a couple more to go about the spring sporting season. Parents, please pay attention. 2-2 pitch. Did he go? Check swing at the plate. Gabe is going to tag him.
Didn't he ask for help?
They're trying to appeal, and, of course, the umpire out at second base, who has absolutely zero angle at that call, says he didn't swing. And now counts full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Wes Williams at the plate. Cass Fuller, the base runner, at second. 1 out, top of the 5th.
Number 2.
I'm getting on it. Hold on. Payoff pitch.
On.
Here it comes. This one's going to be jacked out into center field. Lyric Scott is there to camp out underneath it. And he's going to put it away for the second out. Hard hit ball by Williams, but it's the second out for the Cavaliers. They're in the top of the 5th inning. All right, so I've told you the first one. Always give the high score first, right? Second thing that really ticks me off about sports and parents, you did not win 4th place in the tournament this weekend.
Oh, the first place of the silver bracket.
You finished in 4th place.
No,
okay? You finished 4th. You did not win 4th place. If there's 9 teams in the tournament and your team was 4th, you finished 4th. As Taylor swings and misses here, it's 0-1. I understand we're in the days of everybody gets a participation trophy.
Yeah.
But if you didn't finish first, you didn't win.
Well, look, man, they passed
It's
out.
as simple as that.
You could be in a 20-game tournament, wind up in the bronze bracket, win it, and get a ring.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
Owens is ready with the pitch. Another good one. Swung on and missed, and it's quickly 0-2. So even if you get a ring or you get a trophy for finishing in 9th place in a 10-team tournament, Sam didn't win 9th place, Chris. He finished 9th place, okay? There's 2 of my 3 spring pet peeves.
Wow, that's a good one.
Yeah.
They've gotten rid of the 9th place. Nobody's finished 9th in about 3 years now since they've started doing the gold, silver, purple, bronze, plat, whatever brackets. There are no more 9th places. There's your 9th place team, winning team, is now the 2nd place bronze team.
Here's the 1-2 pitch, and it hit him in the back. Owens missed. Had 2 strikes on Taylor, and he just drilled him right between the shoulder blades.
Yeah, that's the first time that Taylor didn't hit the ball, and the ball hit him tonight.
So with 2 outs, that's going to put runners on first and second. Jeffrey Ellis will be the courtesy runner. And it's going to bring up Jeremiah Staples, the second baseman. 2 outs. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Callaway up 11-2. And now they've got runners on first and second. All right, those are two of my pet peeves. I'm trying to remember what the third one was. Those two just really, grind my gears, I guess you could say.
Well, if you don't remember it, that'll just be like the motto of the night, just not really.
No,
that
there's
was ugly
always
too.
three things every year.
Yeah,
Give the high score first.
Yeah, okay.
Only one winner is a winner.
We're all winners.
I'm just trying to remember what the third one was. Greg, anything that drives you crazy?
No smoking in the dugouts.
Well, I mean, I don't mind a good Winston or, Marlboro in the dugout these days. That's when I grew up
nice
playing ball.
smoker's cough there, Greg, right after the follow-up there. Wow, not even – and I know you don't smoke.
When I grew up, if your coaches weren't smoking in the dugout, they weren't real coaches.
Yeah,
that's just how it was.
I remember my Uncle Stanley at third base coaching with a cigarette hanging out of his mouth.
2-0 pitch, misses upstairs, and it's 3-0.
You remember the Marlins coach that smoked in the dugout?
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
Was it Jim Leland?
Jim Leland.
He coached for Pittsburgh as well in the day.
Yes. But I remember him smoking in the dugout.
3-0 count to Jeremiah Staples. 2 outs, runners on first and second for Callaway in the top of the 5th. Owens working out of the stretch. And now he'll spin around and fake a throw over to second. It's going to drive me crazy now not being able to remember this third pet peeve of mine.
That should be a pet peeve of yours, not remembering your pet peeves.
My memory is a terrible disadvantage of mine. 3-0 pitch from Owens. Swing and a miss. Staples had a green light, and he swung right through a fastball, and it's 3-1. By the way, these same two teams are playing Friday in Hogansville. They got a doubleheader, 4:30 and 7 o'clock Friday at Callaway. 3-1 count, couple of looks to second. Owens is ready, and the pitch this time is high and tight, and there's ball forward. Now the bases are loaded.
We score a run here, and we don't score.
Yeah.
It's over.
Well, here comes head coach Blake Parrott out of the Pirate dugout, and he's got a slow walk to the mound. And let's see if we're going to get a pitching change or if he just wants to have a word with his team right now. 11-2 is our score. Gentlemen, have you been keeping up with the World Baseball Classic while we have a moment?
Man, the Italy team beat the Americans.
It was 8-0 last night.
Yeah.
And Team USA came back 8-6. Actually had the tying run on with Aaron Judge at the plate in the bottom of the 9th and couldn't quite make it as we have a new pitcher coming in here. That's going to do it for Ashton Owen. He is done for the day.
Looks
so
like
now
Cayman Hunter.
Yep. Number 2. Cayman Hunter will come in, and he'll get a few warm-up tosses. Let's see. Pirates are going to be right back here next Tuesday for their next home game, taking on the Jackson Red Devils. By the way, Coach Ryan Duffy, the head coach for the Red Devils, is here tonight.
Yep.
They were supposed to play last night against Rutland, but didn't get to, and because they couldn't find any available umpires in Bibb County tonight, that's why they're not playing this evening. So they are going to move that one game, I believe, to the end of April is what we were told tonight. So Jackson and Rutland will play a doubleheader in Jackson on Friday. And then Jackson will be here to take on the Pirates Tuesday. Westside and Morgan County played last night. Morgan County blew them out 15-0 in 4 innings. Morgan County ranked number 1 in the state in the Class AA polls. So no surprise there. So the Pirates hit the road Friday, doubleheader at Callaway, and then right back here next Tuesday. Chris will be taking the control of that broadcast next Tuesday. I'll be in Athens. The Dogs are going to be at home. So I'll be at Sanford, Foley Field, close to Sanford Stadium. I'll be at Foley next Tuesday.
Same zip code.
Yep.
Greg, you're going to be here. You'll be here Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Unless the beach is calling.
Oh, man, you got to be careful with Greg. He'll get down there real quick.
I can be there in 5 hours.
That's right. He's living on parrot time. I love it.
Man, I tell you what, he can be down there quicker than I can at REM sleep tonight.
So that's the upcoming schedule for the Pirates. Once again, doubleheader this Friday on the road at Callaway, and then back here at home next Tuesday to take on the Jackson Red Devils.
Chad, in all the years you've done how many years have you done K-13?
This is year number 6. We started in August of 2020. So this, let's see, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is actually the 7th season.
Yeah, I thought you were going to have to start counting Greg's toes over there.
Well, I can only count to 8 on my toes. I'm missing a couple on the right foot.
Oh, no.
That's a story for another day.
Yeah, that's not your third pet peeve, is it?
No.
Okay.
That's not listening to my mama who told me not to cut grass in flip-flops on a hill.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
That sounds fantastic.
Oh, Lord.
All right, we're back at it. First pitch on the way is upstairs. That is ball 1 to Blake Harrington, the center fielder. He's got an RBI single. He reached on an error. He's actually got 2 singles in the ball game today. And an RBI to go with it. His 4th time to the plate. He's got bases loaded with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. There comes the 1-0 to him. And it's outside, and there's ball number 2 again. Keeman Hunter. Am I saying that correctly?
K-Man.
K-Man Hunter.
That's
okay.
Cayman Hunter.
Hunter.
Yeah.
Is his mom in the concession stand tonight? Is that Deborah?
You know what? I don't know. No.
No? Okay.
No, Deborah's not his mom.
Okay. Sorry, Deborah. Didn't mean to give you an extra kid.
Nah, yeah,
I was just trying to put Hunter and Hunter together, but. Well, I forgot. Wait a minute. Hunter is her maiden name. Now it's Sermon.
Yeah.
I think I've screwed that all up. So.
You probably did. That's all right. Y'all are both from Jackson.
We
so
are.
y'all
You
like
know,
each other.
I was trying to get that out there that,
Yeah.
there's a Jackson connection here in Zebulon.
I'm the broadcaster she doesn't like.
She was in here tonight cutting up some cookie cake from the Great American Cookie Company. And by the way, they still have not brought us any. Hint, hint. Deborah.
Yeah, let's see let's check and see how long the delay is, guys.
Here's the 2-0. Fouled back. Excuse me, it was 2-1. Now it's 2-2. So the K-Man wearing number 2 out there.
But now you're sitting next to me, though, Chad. What I was getting to is I'm thankful and humbled that you allowed me to get on the broadcast. My understanding was that's the first time that you didn't sit and talking to a mic on a K-13 broadcast the other night.
First time in 7 years. Football, baseball, basketball.
Well,
2-2 count.
Honored.
Hunter out of the wind. Here's the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? And the home plate umpire says no, and they're not even going to appeal down to second.
Well, it certainly looked like he got that barrel around, but again, your field blue standing at shortstop, he wouldn't have been able to see anything with the right-hand hitter at the plate.
Well, now the count's full. 2 outs. Runners are going to get a head start. There's a Callaway Cavalier on every base. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Harrington at the plate. Hunter out of the wind. Runners take their lead, and there they go. The 3-2 swing and a miss. Good, nasty hook by the K-Man. Mr. Hunter comes in.
Love it.
And he is able to keep the Cavaliers off the board here in the top of the 5th inning. All right, Pirates, it's rally time. Let's get something going. Going to the bottom of the 5th, 11-2, Callaway on top here at the Jack.
Roofing, gutters, concrete, fencing, siding, and painting. That's just a sample of the services offered by Advanced Roofing and Interiors. Advanced Roofing and Interiors is also a Master Elite certified company. Only 2% of all roofing companies in the U.S. can say that. They also offer the best warranties in the business. 25 years on labor, 50-year manufacturer warranties. If you need work done around your home, office, or church, go with the best. Advanced Roofing and Interiors.
Ever thought the day would come where you could apply for a mortgage from the comfort of your living room or home office? In as little as 20 minutes, you can apply online with our new online mortgage center. So visit our website and apply today. We're an equal housing lender. First Bank of Pike. Together we grow. Member FDIC. Online at firstbankofpike.com.
Tonight's coverage of Pirate Baseball being presented in part by ADCO Landscape Management. Hey, your yard, it doesn't have to be a chore. From clean cuts to full transformations, commercial or residential, ADCO Landscape Management will make your lawn the best in the neighborhood. Visit ADCO Landscape Management on Facebook today for more information. Your yard will thank you. Bottom of the 5th inning. Callaway on top, 11-2. Going to be the bottom of the order leading it off for Pike County. It'll be 9-1-2 due up. Kobe Ivester. And then the top of the order with M.T. Moody and Sawyer Selman. And still out there to pitch for Callaway is Slade Hunt. Gave up a couple of runs in the first, but has been sharp ever since. First pitch here by Ivester swung on and missed on a low inside fastball right above his shoelaces, and it's 0-1.
Kobe got stranded at the plate at the bottom of the 4th inning as the runner was thrown out. Max Harris was thrown out at second to end that inning.
Now he'll send one over towards second on 2 hops. An easy play, but a high throw over to first by Staples. A good stretch by Wes Williams. Just about pulled him off the bag, but Williams is able to corral it in, and that's the first out for the Pirates here in the bottom of the 5th. 4-3 put out. And now we're back to the top of the order for MT Moody. MT 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Strikeout and a single. He is the leadoff batter for the Pirates. Trying to get a rally going here in the 5th. First pitch is up around the letters, high and tight. And it's taken for a ball, 1-0. Sawyer Selman in the on-deck circle. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Strike on the outside corner. He was the count at 1-1. Lights are on. Don't really see a cloud in the sky. Beautiful night for baseball here at Pike County High School. 1-1 is upstairs, and it's 2-1. There are some thunderstorms in the area. They're saying overnight, though, so about the time you're waking up tomorrow morning to get ready for work and get the kids out to the school bus and take them to school, could be some pretty nasty storms. As the 2-1 catches the outside corner, and it's 2-2. Never fails. Every time there's a storm that comes through here, it's midnight to 5 a.m. You ever notice that? Same thing happened a few nights ago. Right after midnight, they come rolling through. 2-2 fouled out of play.
You know, I've had to work out at the rec department drying the fields before opening day because they were soaking wet starting about 8, 9 o'clock at night when the rains start coming down, and we're pumping water off of it so we could get the parade going. Fortunately, we didn't have to do that this year. But, yeah, you're right. It's always raining overnight. 2-2
pitch to Moody. This one sent right back where it came from, through the box. Just about got a piece of the pitcher, and it's a solid single for MT Moody. That's his second single of the night. That one was a hard line drive right back up the middle. So a 1-out base hit by the Pirates puts a runner at first. And here comes the designated hitter, Sawyer Selman. Selman tonight 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout. Left-handed batter, the only lefty in the lineup here for the Pirates.
Guys, let's don't forget that this team does put offense. They have offense. We haven't seen it tonight. They can open a can pretty quick.
First pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Yeah, the only problem is, man, we have dug ourselves such a hole.
Well, again, 5 out of 10 games this season, we've got over 10 runs.
Swing and a miss on the 0-1. Selman swung right through a great fastball there from Hunt.
Trying to speak positivity.
I love it.
Into the Pirates. See if we can't get a rally going.
0-2. Here's the pitch. This one a little far off the plate, and it's 1-2. Sawyer Selman at the plate. Walker Stiltner on deck. He's 2 for 2 tonight. Love to get him up there with a couple of guys on. 1-2 lifted out of play down the third base line. Let's listen up for the parking lot. I didn't hear the big crunch, so I think everybody's okay.
I think so. I think it rolled right under a Honda Civic. I can't see in the parking lot. The bleachers are in the way, but felt like there was a Civic out there that has a ball under it now.
Here's the 1-2. The pitch lifted in fair territory down the left field line, and running over toward the line off the glove of the left fielder, Kieron Pope. He lost his hat and he lost the ball. And it's going to be the first error of the ball game against Callaway. And E7 will keep the inning alive. And now it's going to put runners on first and second. Yeah. And here comes Walker Stiltner, 2 for 2 in the game, a single and an RBI double.
MT Moody was kind of stranded in between first and second, expecting that ball to be caught in left field. So once it was dropped, all MT could do was just slide over to second base to stand there to look through the pitcher now back into Walker.
So Stiltner will dig in with runners on first and second. First pitch swinging, he pops it foul down to the right behind the Pirate dugout.
That was a home run swing on a high fastball, Chad.
Runners at first and second, 1 out, bottom of the 5th inning. Pirates trying to get a rally started. Region opener here tonight against Callaway.
And I don't think we're seeing their best pitcher. My understanding is Harrington is throwing in the low 90s. That we could see him and see Wes Williams too for games 2 and game 3 of this series.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one's off the plate, off the glove of the catcher. Going to roll over toward the Pirate dugout, but not far enough for the runners to advance.
I'm sure we'll see Camp
Tomorrow
down
night.
in Hogansville, and I don't know who will be the other pitcher.
TBD.
To be determined.
Yeah.
Just like number 3 on the pet peeve list.
Here's one jacked into center field. It's going to be a base hit. And Coach Parrott at third going to hold up the stop sign. And the Pirates are going to have the bases loaded here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Another solid single for Walker Stiltner. Gentlemen, tonight he is 3 for 3. He is the offense here tonight, and that may be the end of the night for Slade Hunt. As it looks like he is going to be done. We've got a pitching change here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Hunt's night is over. Pirates trying to get the bats awake and get a rally going here in the bottom of inning number 5.
Dedication, compassion, and integrity. We've got the experience and expertise. When you need some help and you feel like there's nowhere to go, you can count on us for everything you need to know. The Sellers Law Firm, where clients become family.
Roofing, gutters, concrete, fencing, siding, and painting. That's just a sample of the services offered by Advanced Roofing and Interiors. Advanced Roofing and Interiors is also a Master Elite certified company. Only 2% of all roofing companies in the U.S. can say that. They also offer the best warranties in the business. 25 years on labor, 50-year manufacturer warranties. If you need work done around your home, office, or church, go with the best. Advanced Roofing and Interiors.
Well, the Pirates have loaded the bases here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 1 out, 11-2 ball game, trying to rally and get back into this one as Wes Williams has moved from first base to the mound. Tall righty here for Callaway will be the new pitcher. After the starter, Slade Hunt goes 4 1/3. He will exit leading 11-2. And the Pirates have had a couple of really hard-hit balls in the bottom of the 5th inning. Let's see if they can keep it going. Walker Stiltner just had a single to center. He's 3 for 3 on the night. And it's going to bring up the Pirate first baseman Cooper Brown. He is 0 for 2 on the night. Ground out to short and a strikeout. And again, facing the righty, Wes Williams. Well, you don't have to get it all back right here in one swing. Just keep the line moving and get you a couple of runs here, a couple of runs there. Still really just trying to avoid the mercy rule situation. Need a couple of runs for some breathing room to keep this game moving.
Well, Wes looks like he's going to bring a little more velo and also look like a nice cutter.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. There's that high heat. That was up in the eyes of Cooper Brown.
That's what struck Cooper out last time up.
Cooper loves that high pitch.
0-1 here to Brown, Pirate first baseman. There's that all-speed pitch Chris was talking about. It just dropped. Bottom fell out of that one.
It really did. I mean, it's perfect description. It just falls out.
Evens the count at a ball and a strike. Bases loaded, 1 out for the Pirates. Bottom of the 5th. Here comes the 1-1. That's outside for ball 2. Cooper Brown is at the plate. Jarrett Morris is on deck. There's a Pirate on every base here in the 5th inning. Again, Slade Hunt, 4 1/3 tonight. He exits with a lead. Callaway, 3 in the first, 6 in the second. Here comes the 2-1. Here's a fastball for a strike taken outside. It's 2-2.
I reckon he's going to get another high fastball right here.
He's going to get something with some bend on it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I see something sneaking on the outside corner in the dirt maybe. 2-2 count. Here it is. And there it was. And there he goes. Incredible curveball there. That one just dropped the old 12-6. And down goes Brown for the second time tonight. He has struck out. And it's going to bring up the right fielder, Jarrett Morris. So the Pirates, again, bases loaded here in the bottom of the 5th.
Sushi!
Jarrett Morris, the right fielder, had an RBI double in the first. He struck out his second time up. First pitch on the way here in the 5th. There's a fastball up in his eyes, and it's ball 1.
Jarrett easily had the highest exit velocity off of the bat tonight as he hit that missile out in the left center. And, boy, we could take another one of those right now.
That would be nice. Williams is ready. Here's the 1-0. And he does just that. This one's got a shot. It's deep. It's all the way back, and it is going to be off the left center field fence. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. Coming around third, it is going to be a bases clearing double for Jarrett Morris. He just missed that sushi, Greg.
You know what? That might get him an appetizer at the sake.
His second double of the night. 3 runs come in to score. And Jarrett Morris just missed a grand slam as that one hops the left center field fence. Makes it an 11-5 ball game.
Uh-oh, guys. We've got a lot of baseball to play. We got 8 more outs.
Here comes Gabe Bowden with another runner out there at second. First pitch on the way is a curveball. Check swing. He did not go, and there's ball 1.
That was a nasty pitch.
Jarrett Morris just missed a grand slam. 3-run score. Here's the 1-0. Check swing. That time he did go. It gets away from the catcher, Taylor. He's got to fight it. Now he'll come all the way to the backstop and pick it up, but that's going to allow Morris to go from second to third.
Morris might be after the play of the game.
It's a good running right now between he and Stiltner.
Yeah.
Stiltner's 3 for 3 with an RBI. Jarrett Morris is 2 for 3 with a couple of doubles and 4 RBIs. So
Stiltner's been playing some really good third base tonight, too.
1-1 count here to Bowden. Pitch on the way. And a good-looking curveball.
Wow.
Backdoor, caught the inside corner. Right at the knees for strike 2. Kind of buckled Bowden just a bit. And now he's behind a ball and 2 strikes. Williams is ready. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That one's in the dirt. Going to have to throw down to first for the out, and they will in time. No problem there for Taylor. And that is going to do it for Pike County here in the bottom of the 5th inning. But the big swing off the bat of Jarrett Morris. A bases clearing 3-run double. Gets Pike back into it. 11-5 Callaway now as we go to the top of the 6th inning here in Zebulon.
Ever thought the day would come where you could apply for a mortgage from the comfort of your living room or home office? In as little as 20 minutes, you can apply online with our new online mortgage center. So visit our website and apply today. We're an equal housing lender. First Bank of Pike. Together we grow. Member FDIC. Online at firstbankofpike.com.
Some people just prefer a pre-owned vehicle over a new vehicle, and that's perfectly fine with us at the Countryside Pre-Owned Supercenter in downtown Jackson. Cars, trucks, vans, Jeeps, SUVs, we've got them. Financing or cash cars. Sometimes we've even got campers, boats, jet skis, and motorcycles. If pre-owned is your thing, then stop by and see us Monday through Saturday at the Countryside Pre-Owned Supercenter, located next to Piggly Wiggly in downtown. Tonight's coverage of Pike County Pirate Baseball is being presented in part by Pike Pools right here in Zebulon. Fans, if you're ready to turn your backyard into the ultimate home field advantage, Pike Pools is here for you. They're locally owned and specialize in custom in-ground swimming pool designs and installation, building backyard dreams right here in the community. Be sure to stop by their pool store in Zebulon for top quality chemicals, cleaners, accessories, and more to keep your pool game strong. And when you build with Pike Pools, you score big because every pool comes with a 10% discount in their pool store. Visit PikePoolsGA.com and dive into your best summer yet. Alongside of Chris Childress and Greg Parrott, I'm Chad Feltman in the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth here tonight at the Jack at Pike County High School. We're going to the top of the 6th inning. Pirates chipping into the deficit. It's now 11-5.
See you, buddy.
As we go to the top of inning number 6.
Looks like Jackson Butts is going to lose the DH position now, as he's been hitting for Jax Campbell all night, the 7-hole. Jackson Butts not coming to the plate. Jax Campbell coming to the plate instead.
All right, so Campbell, who wears number 9, will come in and bat in the number 7 spot in the batting order. Jackson Butts tonight 1 for 3. He had a single and a couple of strikeouts. So here we go, top of the 6th inning. First pitch on the way from Hunter. There's a ball at the knees, and it's 1-0. Callaway left the bases loaded in their last at bat. Hunter came in relief and was able to strike out the Cavaliers to end the jam and keep Callaway off the scoreboard for just the second time tonight. 1-0 missed outside, and it's 2-0. Top of inning number 6 here at Pike County High School. 11-5 Callaway in the region opener. Here's the pitch. This one is golfed out towards center field, and it's going to loop and fall right in front of Lyric Scott for a leadoff single. That ball was right off the end of the bat. And it looked like a drive at the golf course that just fell right in the middle of the fairway for a leadoff single here for the Cavaliers. So runner on first now, and it's going to bring up the shortstop, Brennan Swanson. Left-handed batter taking on the right-handed pitcher. Big inning here for the Pirates to keep Callaway off the board if they want to stay in this thing. First pitch is a fastball outside, and there's a strike. Once again, last night, Morgan County all over Westside. They won their region opener 15-0 in 4 innings. Jackson and Rutland did not play last night, and they're not playing tonight. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded just foul down the first base line. Almost snuck it in there. But it'll bring the count to 0-2. So Friday night, Jackson will be at home to start their region play with a doubleheader against Rutland. Our Pirates will be at Callaway for a doubleheader. And I believe Morgan County should be at home to take on Westside in a doubleheader. The whole Tuesday, Friday schedule for the rest of the season. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. A high curveball that was way off the plate and really high. Swanson chased a bad one. And that's the second strikeout for Hunter. First out here in the inning. So one down, runner at first. And we've got a new batter in here. This is Carter Pelt, number 11. He will come in and he will bat with a runner on first and one out. First pitch on the way to Pelt. Fastball for a strike. That's the first time, gentlemen, I've seen Hunter pitch this year. Of course, I've missed a couple of games, but he's come in and looked pretty well. Shut down, put out the fire last inning, and he's off to a good start here in the top of the 6th.
He's worked, I think, in one other game in relief, and he looked pretty good.
He looks relaxed and poised.
Absolutely, he does. Time called at the plate. I think Greg said it best. Yeah, he really does. Just look like he's controlling his own tempo out there. Throwing strikes. He has struck out 2 of the 4 batters he has faced.
You know, I wonder, Pelt's coming in to bat for Pope. Pope made the error out in left field, the lone error for the Callaway Cavaliers. And then next time he comes up in the order, he's got somebody pinch hitting for him.
Well, Hunter just about hit Pelt. Well, don't forget also that Carter Pelt, who's at the plate, also came in as a courtesy runner during that last inning for Callaway when they had the bases loaded, so he has stayed in the game. But, yes, he is hitting in the number 9 spot here for the Cavaliers in place of Kieron Pope. Runner at first, one out, top of the 6th inning. Here's the pitch from Hunter. This one is hit out toward right center field, and it's trouble. It's going to get all the way to the right center field fence and roll and continue to roll. It's going to be an RBI triple as Carter Pelt will slide into third. He is in safely. And scoring all the way from first is Jax Campbell. So we've got an RBI triple. That's going to make it a 12-6 ball game. As Carter Pelt, number 11, does some damage.
He hit that ball in between 2 very fast Pirates out in the right center field.
And now we're back to the top of the order, and first pitch delivered to Slade Hunt. He gets hit in the back. His 5th trip to the plate tonight. And he takes one off the back, second batter hit tonight by Pike County pitching. And let's see, looks like we're going to have some action going on down. Got a couple of guys for the Pirates running toward the bullpen down the right field line. As now Callaway has runners on the corners with one out.
Looks like you may have Forrest Williams running down to the pin.
They were running like they were trying to get out of the ballpark and not be seen. Cass Fuller is at the plate, number 2 batter in the lineup. First pitch on the way to him. He'll take a strike at the knees. Cass Fuller tonight has popped out to center. He has singled, he has walked, and he grounded into a fielder's choice. So here's Callaway, their 5th time through the lineup tonight.
First and third situation for Callaway and the Pirates.
Runner goes from first. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be taken for a strike. It's 0-2. And Cass Fuller cannot believe it. That ball started over his helmet and dropped down and broke in for a strike. So 0-2 to Fuller. Callaway now with runners at second and third, one out, top of the 6th. And Hunter's going to step off the rubber, go back through the signs again.
Infield is way in, all the way around. Outfield straight away.
They're on the grass in the infield. Good call. Here comes the 0-2. Strike 3 call. Fastball inside, and down goes Fuller. 3rd strikeout by Hunter. And now there's 2 outs, runners on the corners. And it's going to bring up Wes Williams, who started the game at first base, and now he's pitching for the Cavaliers. His 5th time to the plate. He's got an RBI single in 4 trips. First pitch fouled off the face mask of Gabe Bowden. And there's strike 1. Wes Williams tonight hit into a fielder's choice in his first at-bat, had an RBI single, then a couple of flyouts in his last 2 at-bat. 1 to right, 1 to center, so if the streak's going to continue, he should fly out to left field right here.
Knocked the earpiece right out of Gabe's ear, and now he's tried to put it back in his ear, and it's got twisted up in the back of his gear. But he got it in.
Tough ball right off the face mask, but looks like he's good to go. 0-1 count, runners at second and third for Callaway. Top of the 6th inning, 2 outs. Hunter out of the stretch. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, and he throws it behind Williams. I don't know if he was trying to hold it differently or try a different pitch, but that ball had a lot of spin on it, and it was a foot behind the batter.
Just a little inside.
Just a tad, yeah. That's one of those when I was growing up, my coaches would tell me if the hit and run was on, you better swing at that one somehow, some way, even if it's behind you. Here comes the 1-1 from Hunter. That one's upstairs, and now it's 2-1. First base is open. Top of the 6th inning. Again, Callaway with 3 in the first. They got 6 in the second. Pike County got 2 in the first, 3 in the 5th. 2-1 count here to Wes Williams. Runners at second and third. Hunter's ready. The stretch and the pitch. Missed low and inside. Almost got his kneecap. And there's ball 3.
Well, Cayman's already hit the starting pitcher for Callaway, and now with West in it, there's a second pitcher. He almost wore that one off the kneecap.
Don't want to hit your opposing pitchers, especially if you got to come face them later in the game. 3-1 count. Hitters count for Williams. See what he gets. Hunter out of the stretch. Here it comes. He got one to smack, and he did. Straightaway center. It's going to one-hop in front of Lyric Scott. 1 run will come in and score. Throw to the plate is not in time. 2 runs come in and score. And that's going to make it a 14-5 ball game.
That ball was barreled out to center field, really scorched out there, and Lyric got it back in time. However, Cooper Brown did not come across the field to cut it off. And as the ball come falling into the infield, there wasn't a cutoff man standing there to rotate it back to the plate, allowing that second run or third run of this inning to easily cross the plate.
Second single of the night for Wes Williams. He now has 3 RBIs, and it's back to a 9-run lead for Callaway's. 14-5 as the catcher Luke Taylor digs in. He's got a couple of hits tonight. 2 down, runner at second. Here's Hunter out of the stretch, and he just hit Taylor on the rear end. That's going to leave a mark.
Right on
Second straight at bat, Taylor's been hit by a pitch.
Right on the old rump.
That was a big old thump on the rump on that one.
Yeah, bud.
So the second consecutive at bat that Luke Taylor, isn't it always the guys who are the toughest ones that have to prove it? The catcher of all people hit twice tonight.
Yep.
So now there's 2 outs and runners on first and second. And here comes the second baseman, Jeremiah Staples. Couple of walks, a strikeout, and a single tonight for the Cavaliers second baseman. Top of the 6th inning, runners on first and second with 2 outs. Hunter will spin around and throw back to second, but Williams is back in plenty of time. Well, so much for the 3 runs we got back in our last at bat. We've given them right back to Callaway here in the top of the 6th inning. Cavaliers with runners at first and second. 2 outs. Jeremiah Staples, the second baseman, the righty at the plate. And he just got hit with a fastball up around the neck. He tried to spin around and get out of the way, but the ball found him. And that may be the end of the night for Hunter as Coach Blake Parrott's going to come out of the dugout. A slow walk to the mound. As that is the 3rd batter hit this inning by Hunter. Back-to-back batters. And it's going to load the bases here for Callaway. And let's see, do we get a pitching change or? Coach Parrott is out there. He's got his team circled up around the mound. While he's talking to him, another opportunity for us to remind you about the big Touchdown Club golf tournament coming up. Hopefully everybody out there at the golf tournament hits them as good as we're hitting batters tonight. April 25th, Raintree Golf Course is when this football golf tournament will take place. If you want to play, you want to sponsor, you want to volunteer, be sure to contact Coach Holmes or any of the football players, football staff members. They will get you all the information you need, and we hope to see you at the links on April the 25th. Indeed, a pitching change here in Zebulon. We're in the top of the 6th inning. It's all Callaway. They're up 14-5.
Roofing, gutters, concrete, fencing, siding, and painting. That's just a sample of the services offered by Advanced Roofing and Interiors. Advanced Roofing and Interiors is also a Master Elite certified company. Only 2% of all roofing companies in the U.S. can say that. They also offer the best warranties in the business. 25 years on labor, 50-year manufacturer warranties. If you need work done around your home, office, or church, go with the best. Advanced Roofing and Interiors.
Earlier tonight before the game started, we were able to have a treat from our friends over at Pirate Nutrition. As you can see there on your screen, the K13 Media broadcast team was able to get hooked up with some awesome drinks tonight. Mr. Greg Parrott, he is on your far left in the red shirt tonight. He had the fastball, strawberry, watermelon, and lime in that drink. Yours truly, right in the blue shirt in the middle. I had the worm burner, green apple and pineapple and rainbow candy in that one. Mr. Michael Moody in the gray shirt, our PA announcer. Upstairs, he got the caught looking, the lemonade drink. And then over on the far right, Mr. Chris Childress had the pinch hitter, the blue raspberry, and the watermelon. So big thank you to the great folks over at Pirate Nutrition. Be sure to stop and get your energy drinks, your teas. Love how they got the baseball theme going. I believe they had some down with you guys at the rec department last week for opening weekend. Had some baseball themed drinks down there as well.
Yeah, they did have some baseball themed drinks. They were named after I think Victoria, our admin over at the rec department, named the drinks. So they were kind of, I think, the screaming fan and the home run slide and I don't know, something else. She's just now learning the game and she was just calling things out. I got to give it to Beth for actually going forth with that.
That's awesome.
That yeah, good for her for just, helping out those that have a very low IQ in the game.
New pitcher for the Pirates, number 26, Kaya Hunt. The righty will work out of the wind.
Man, I hope Victoria hears this.
First pitch on the way to the backstop, and it's going to ricochet off the padding all the way back to the dirt, so the runners cannot advance. Blake Carrington is at the plate. He's got a couple of singles here tonight and an RBI to go with it. And he's got an RBI opportunity right here with the bases loaded and 2 outs for the Cavaliers in the top of the 6th inning. Hunt ready. He'll work out of the wind. The 1-0. Fastball up around the letters, and it's 2-0. Are you handing out money over here?
Jenny came around the corner. My daughter, my 6-year-old's over here on roller skates, and she wants a Sprite or something. I don't know. She asked for money. She got money, guys. She can go.
Easy as that, huh?
Yeah.
2-0 count.
That's my little girl.
Here comes the pitch. There's a strike just below the letters, and it's 2-1.
You know what? I don't see a Diet Coke out here. I guess the concessions did not hear you.
Either they don't or they're just not liking us here tonight, because I'm looking in the window and there's 3 of them staring at us. So, no Great American Cookie from the concession stand tonight. No Diet Coke here. Man, oh, man.
Yeah, maybe we need that.
Thought we had some love in there.
Turn it around out here.
Hunt's ready out of the wind. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. A good fastball. He blew it right by Harrington for strike 2. I mean, at this point, I'll just bypass the Diet Coke. The Great American Cookie sounds pretty good. Hint, hint.
I should have just told Jenny to go grab it. And the window's on the other side of the concession stand.
You got to pay for those windows, though.
Yeah, well, whatever.
2-2.
She walked away with a 10.
Here it comes. Strike 3 call.
Yeah.
Got him looking. A big strikeout for Hunt. And down goes Harrington looking at strike 3. And for the second straight inning, Callaway strands the bases loaded, but they're able to put 3 more on the board, and they extend their lead back to 9. It is 14-5 Callaway as we go to the bottom of inning number 6 here at Pike County High School.
Some people just prefer a pre-owned vehicle over a new vehicle, and that's perfectly fine with us at the Countryside Pre-Owned Supercenter in downtown Jackson. Cars, trucks, vans, Jeeps, SUVs, we've got them. Financing or cash cars. Sometimes we've even got campers, boats, jet skis, and motorcycles. If pre-owned is your thing, then stop by and see us Monday through Saturday at the Countryside Pre-Owned Supercenter, located next to Piggly Wiggly in downtown Jackson.
Dedication, compassion, and integrity. We've got the experience and expertise. When you need some help and you feel like there's nowhere to go, you can count on us for everything you need to know. The Sellers Law Firm, where clients become family.
Glad to have you back here in Zebulon as we are going to the bottom of the 6th inning. Tonight's coverage of Pirate baseball being presented by Mr. Chris Childress at Childress and Justice, but also Chris is running for county commissioner here in Pike County for district number 2, as you can see there on your screen, and seeing a lot of the signs pop up around the Pike County area. Glad that they're not being stolen and thrown out in the woods or using for target practice like some have been used this year. But
yeah.
He qualified, so congratulations.
Man, thank you so much. Look, I'm going to be speaking at the Pike County Republican meeting on the 16th at the Strickland building in Concord. I'll be leading up for Burt Jones. Burt Jones will also be down speaking at the Pike Republican Party.
We're going to the bottom of the 6th. Daniel Jones, number 27, going to lead it off. 14-5. Pitch to Jones, crossed him up, a defensive swing, and he missed it for strike 1. It's 1-1.
So Pope did re-enter back into the game for Callaway out in left field. So Pelt, who came in and pinch hit for him, is now going to be out of the game.
Fastball upstairs is 2-1.
Let's see, for Callaway, we've got Slade Hunt at third, who started on the mound. We're still at shortstop, still the same, and Brennan Swanson, Jeremiah Staples still at second.
This one sliced out of play down the right field line for strike 2.
Jackson Campbell's now over at first, where West started the game. Jackson Campbell had a DH for him. He re-entered the game, got up and hit I think Jackson had a pretty solid shot out to right center, and then left, center, and right.
2-2's fouled out of play again. Good at bat going on here between the pitcher, Wes Williams, and the batter, Daniel Jones, for Pike County. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Callaway on top 14-5. They got 3 more in their last at bat. Another 2-2 from Williams. Swing and a miss. Again, the bottom just absolutely dropped out of it. And Jones swung right through it for the first out. So down goes Jones. And it's going to bring up the center fielder, Lyric Scott. Number 8 spot in the batting order. Lyric tonight is 0 for 2. Has not been a good night for the bottom 4 batters. Swing and a miss as Lyric right through a fastball.
Lyric got a hold of one in the second inning out to left field. He barreled it, but it turned out to be a fly out to left fielder.
0-1 misses upstairs. The bottom 4 batters tonight for Pike County, 0 for 9 with a walk. Four strikeouts. Here comes the 1-1 to Lyric. Took a strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-2. Stiltner and Morris have really been the two to keep the Pirates in the ballgame here tonight.
Yeah, West pitches from the stretch, too.
And he just hit Lyric in the foot. He threw it behind him. Lyric trying to get out of the way of it, but the ball found the back of his cleat right on his heel. And he'll take the trip down to first base.
We haven't seen a Callaway pitcher pitch from the windup tonight.
First time Lyric has reached tonight.
You know what? I sent him on the first pitch.
Why not?
He's got blazing speed.
Here's Kobe Ivester, the number 9 spot in the lineup for the Pirates. He's 0 for 2 tonight, a strikeout and a ground out to second. 1 down, runner at first in the bottom of the 6th inning. First pitch to Ivester, chopped high. And look at Coach Parrott, still got the hands down there. One-handed grab in the coach's box.
He's after Roof's Restaurant MVP.
Oh, my God. Did you see that?
He didn't fall down, didn't trip or anything.
Holy smokes, man. Right-handed, bare-handed grab and just fired a scorcher back to the pitcher on the mound.
I guess he thought he was still catching for the Pirates as hard as he threw that one back to the pitcher. Here's the 0-1 to Ivester in the dirt, and it's 1-1.
Good discipline to lay off that.
Let's go ahead and make that our play of the game of the night. It's about the only thing that's gone well tonight for Pike County, and it come from Coach Parrott in the third base coaching box.
Oh,
so there you
goodness.
go. Here comes the 1-1. Upstairs is 2-1.
Night's still young, fellas. The night's still young.
It's young, but it's getting late. It's 8:45.
Yeah, but it's only the 6th inning here in the 7-inning ball game. Only down by, 9?
Yeah, only 9. Runner goes, the 2-1. Pitch is a strike. Throw to second is not in time. Lyric Scott's got a stolen base. So Lyric is now in scoring position with 1 out. Counts 2-2. So a runner in scoring position here for the Pirates in the bottom of the 6th inning. Kobe Ivester at the plate, 2-2 count. Bottom of the order for the Pirates. He's batting 9th. Good speed out there at second. Williams out of the stretch for Callaway. A long look at second. He continues to look at second. And now Ivester will call time here at home plate. Williams works out the stretch once again. High leg kick, the 2-2. Swing and a miss right over the top of a good curveball, and Williams just made that look way too easy. Second time tonight that Ivester has struck out swinging. And now there's 2 outs for the Pirates here in the bottom of the 6th, and it's back to the top of the order for M.T. Moody. M.T. is 2 for 3 tonight. A strikeout, but he has singled his last 2 at-bats. Another single here could pick him up an RBI. First pitch on the way from Williams. Spikes it in the dirt, off the chest protector, and no throw down to third as Lyric had a great secondary lead, and he broke for third as soon as that ball hit the dirt. So now he's at third base. So another run for the Pirates, just 90 feet away. Who says a 2-out, 9-run rally can't happen on a Wednesday night?
Oh, yeah, I say it. Especially on a game that was postponed to tonight, right? This was supposed to happen last night.
M.T. Moody with a shot to short, and it's going to get in for a base hit. A diving attempt at shortstop by Brandon Swanson is off his glove. And M.T. Moody comes through for his 3rd single of the night. He does indeed collect that RBI. And that's going to make it a 14-6 ball game. Hard hit ball to short. M.T. has 3 hits on the night. Sawyer Selman's at the plate now, left-handed batter. He's 1 for 3 on the night with a single. First pitch on the way to him is upstairs for ball 1. Sawyer Selman batting second in the lineup. And again, facing Wes Williams, who started the game at first base but came in to replace Slade Hunt after he went 4 1/3. Here's the 1-0. Fastball outside is 2-0. Right-handed pitcher, Wes Williams. Left-handed batter, Sawyer Selman. 2 outs, runner at first for the Pirates in the bottom of the 6th. There's the 2-0. There's a strike right down the middle, and it's 2-1. Again, these same 2 teams will meet up on Friday in Hogansville. They'll have a doubleheader, 4:30 and 7 o'clock Friday. Snap throw back to first, and M.T. Moody's back with a head-first dive. And then the Pirates are right back here on Tuesday night for 1 game against Jackson High School. That'll be the next home game for the Pirates.
And the next broadcast for K-13.
Absolutely. Another throw back to first. This one's off the glove of the first baseman. It's going to roll all the way down the right field line. MT is going to get down to second with no throw. And now another runner in scoring position. Couple of throws over to first, and that one just hit right off the glove of the first baseman.
Well, Callaway's been scoring runs all night long with 2 outs. 2 outs on the Pirates now. Let's see if we can't get a rally going.
Well, we got 1 in this inning. Be nice to get another one. Runner at second. 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. That one's downstairs, and it's 3-1. Again, Wes Williams, number 3, started at first base tonight. Righty in there working out of the stretch. Hitters count for Selman. 3-1 pitch. Here it comes. And there's a strike on the inside corner. Selman thought it was a ball. Big smile on his face. He was starting to trot down the first base line thinking it was ball 4, but he's going to have to come back and see another one. Williams works out of the stretch. He's ready. The 3-2 pitch. Hit right back up the middle into center field for a base hit. Here comes M.T. Moody from second trying to score. Throw to the plate is on time, but it gets away from the catcher, and M.T. is going to slide in safe.
A good throw there.
Man, what a cannon out of center field by Harrington.
Harrington has got a absolute cannon. I think he's the one that pregame I was told can get on the mound and throw the ball in the 90s.
He threw that ball from center field.
And it was 90.
All the way to the plate. And if that ball is caught by Taylor,
yeah,
that's a bang-bang play that could have went either way. But M.T. Moody slid in, and the ball hit right off the mitt of the catcher, Luke Taylor. But goodness gracious, what a throw by Harrington in center. Just about had an assist. So the Pirates score again, 14-7. And here's Walker Stiltner trying to stay perfect on the night. Takes a first pitch curveball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Really good pitch.
Stiltner tonight had an RBI double in the first and then a couple of singles. He's 3 for 3 in the game. There comes the 0-1. That one's low and inside, and it's 1-1. We had a courtesy runner come in at second. Guys, I didn't see who the number was. We'll catch up on that here in just a moment.
Yeah.
1-1 pitch on the way to Stiltner. One hops the plate. It's off of Taylor's chest protector, and another runner going to advance down to third for the Pirates. So a 2-1 count here to Stiltner.
Is it Sawyer Selman? Yes, Sawyer.
Is it still Selman?
Yeah, Selman. Yeah, he's still out there. Sawyer's still out there.
I could have swore I saw somebody run out of the dugout for the Pirates after Selman was batting. 2-1 pitch. Upstairs, it's 3-1.
They definitely look like they're pitching around Walker. Starting him off of curveballs, throwing fastballs up and away. I mean,
he's got a 3-1 count with a runner at third and 2 outs. And a pickoff attempt over to third. And yeah, that is Sawyer Selman back over there, 13. Okay. He's back safely.
I don't think if they tried to pull him off the bag, I don't think he'd come off the bag to courtesy run for him. He wouldn't let that happen.
Well, now we got to have a conversation as the umpire behind the pitcher's mound is going to have words with Coach Blake Parrott. Coach Parrott doesn't like it. He shrugs his shoulders. Now he's going to take a slow walk with both of his palms up like, dude, what is going on? It's 14-7. In the bottom of the 6th inning, they're looking over toward the Pirate dugout.
Look,
they're pointing at the Pirate dugout.
If you forgot Mike Brock was here.
Mike Brock wants to be the center of attention.
Just in case we all forgot. And I had almost forgotten that he was here. But now he's reintroduced himself into the game here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Well, apparently the players in the Pike. Now the Pirates are issued a verbal warning.
Now there's a warning. Oh, yeah, Brock's going to write him up
now.
now.
Oh, my goodness
Pulling
gracious.
out the citation book.
Did everybody get their ticket to meet the umpire after the game tonight?
Yeah.
We got the meet and greet with the umpire after the game tonight, signing autographs. So
I wonder if he'll sign my forearm or something and I could get a tattoo over it.
a verbal warning to the Pirate dugout.
I don't know what they did. Well, Mike is here, guys.
Wow.
Glad to have him back.
3-1 count. Here comes the pitch. There's a strike on the inside corner to run the count full at 3-2.
Probably gave Wes Williams a time to have a good little breather, too, on the mound.
Walker Stiltner's at the plate. He's 3 for 3 in the game. Payoff pitch coming. Here it is, and there's ball 4. So the rally stays alive for the Pirates here in the bottom of the 6th. Stiltner has reached base all 4 times. He has been to the plate tonight. And now we're going to have another mound visit from Callaway, as Williams is struggling a bit here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 2 runs have come across to score for Pike County. It's now a 14-7 ball game. There's 2 outs, and the Pirates have runners on the corners. And it's going to be the first baseman, Cooper Brown, who's going to be coming to the plate.
He's out there discussing a trick play they're going to try here.
The old first and third, fake to third, throw to first play.
Yep.
If this would be a good time to try something out with the score the way it is. We may see something interesting here as the coach walks away and the team still stays together discussing that play probably.
Well, the Pirates have scored 5 runs in their last 2 at-bats, and they're not done yet here in the bottom of the 6th.
I told you the night's still early.
I wouldn't show that play that we do between first and second and runner coming. You're down this far. Don't show it yet.
No.
Wait till you really need it.
Yeah,
we saw it last game. It was beautifully executed, but
So
there's no need to show it now.
They're on the corners for the Pirates with 2 outs. Here's Cooper Brown. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Righty-on-righty matchup. Pops this one up a mile high towards shallow center field. And coming in and making the catch in center is Blake Carrington, and that is going to do it for the Pirates in the bottom of the 6th inning. But they get 2 more runs. They cut the deficit to 7. It's now a 14-7 Callaway lead as we go to the top of inning number 7 in Zebulon.
Top-rate electrical repair and installation can make all the difference in your home or business. That's why you need the best in the business, Enlightening Electric. They're available 24/7, licensed, insured, and bonded, and provide the very best electrical services. See for yourself. Just one click to enlighteningelectric.com will show all the services they offer. Free estimates are also available. Experience and expertise. It's not just electric, it's Enlightening Electric.
Dedication, compassion, and integrity. We've got the experience and expertise. When you need some help and you feel like there's nowhere to go, you can count on us for everything you need to know. The Sellers Law Firm, where clients become family.
Roofing, gutters, concrete, fencing, siding, and painting. That's just a sample of the services offered by Advanced Roofing and Interiors. Advanced Roofing and Interiors is also a Master Elite certified company. Only 2% of all roofing companies in the U.S. can say that. They also offer the best warranties in the business. 25 years on labor, 50-year manufacturer warranties. If you need work done around your home, office, or church, go with the best. Advanced Roofing and Interiors.
Top of the 7th here in Zebulon. It is 14-7. Callaway is on top of the Pirates. Pirates trying to chip their way back into it. They have scored 5 runs in their last 2 at-bats. But they're going to have to hold Callaway here in the top of the 7th.
I'm going to say the player of the game is this far. The front runner is going to be Mike Brock. The home plate blew between innings. Comes back, looks at us like, I don't know what happened last inning. That just kind of looked, I don't know. And then as he's doing that, a player was talking to his mom over here in between innings, and Mike tells him to get back to the dugout.
Crazy.
Wow.
Jax Campbell is going to lead it off. Bottom third of the order for Callaway in the top of the 7th. First pitch on the way here to Campbell. And that's upstairs for ball 1. Campbell had a single his first time up, only one plate appearance of the night. He replaced Jackson Butts. He's batting in the number 7 spot of the lineup for the Cavaliers. Here comes the 1-0. This one is hit off the end of the bat. Lazy fly ball, shallow center, long run for Lyric Scott. Diving attempt, but he can't come away with it. And now the throwback into the infield is over the second baseman and rolled all the way down to first. But it's going to be a single off the bat of Campbell. That's going to be his second straight single. Diving, sliding attempt out in center by Lyric Scott. He almost trapped it. Well, one thing is for sure, I'm not sure where the umpire who's out there tonight behind second base lives, but if he lives in a subdivision or a neighborhood, I bet he is one heck of an HOA president. Because he is barking orders here tonight.
I'm telling you, you better keep your grass cut. For sure.
Don't let your trash set out too far on the side of the road. Don't let your kids ride a bike without a helmet.
He's just got finished talking to third base coach for Callaway. He's now looking around.
I would absolutely love to see this umpire pulled over by a police officer and just to see the argument going on about why the police officer was wrong and not him driving. That would be a fun conversation.
Oh, man. I'm glad he's out here. He's at least keeping it entertaining.
Brandon Swanson is at the plate. Takes a first pitch fastball outside. It's 1-0. Left-handed batter. Takes a strike down the middle, leaving us the count at 1-1.
Did Greg leave us?
I don't know where Greg Perry. He's just kind of. His chair's still here.
Did he go to the beach? Did he take his flip-flops with him?
He may have got thrown out by the umpire at second base for crossing his legs the wrong way.
That's a good pick-off attempt.
I mean, Greg did take off his flip-flops earlier. He may have gotten in trouble.
Oh, my goodness.
2-0 count. Runner at first. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. This one sliced out toward left field, and making the catch is M.T. Moody. First out here in the top of the 7th. Good play by M.T. He was reading it perfectly. So Swanson will go down, and Kieran Pope will come back. He is back in the lineup. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. A strikeout and a fly out to center. He's in the number 9 spot in the batting order for the Cavaliers. Runner at first with 1 out. First pitch on the way to Pope is outside, and there's ball 1.
Pelt batted for Pope last time up. Pope re-entered back into the game. And when Pelt was up, I think he crushed the ball out to right center.
Kaya Hunt pitching here for the Pirates, and this one is laced out into left for a line drive single, just out of the reach of the third baseman Walker Stiltner. So a 1-out single there by Pope, his first hit of the ball game. And now we're back to the top of the order for Slade Hunt. This is his 6th plate appearance of the night. A single, a walk, a line out to second. He's walked and he was hit by a pitch last time up. 6 times to the plate.
I've just about run out of blue ink from my scorebook. Easy now. Let's don't knock the table over there, Chad.
Sorry about that. I got big feet.
Well, that's your computer that's going to hit the ground and broadcast go down.
Hunt out of the stretch. First pitch. Swing and a foul tip into the mitt for strike 1. Slade Hunt started the game on the mound tonight for Callaway. Went 4 1/3, gave up 2 runs. He's the leadoff batter for the Cavaliers. He's got runners at first and second with 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Shows bunt, puts it down right back to the mound. Here's the throw to first. It is in time. A sac bunt, but a great play by Kaya Hunt, the pitcher there for the Pirates. He'll throw over to first in time. 1-3 on the putout, but a great sac bunt there by Hunt.
This guy may have had time to get the ball to third base there with Jackson Campbell running.
So here comes Cass Fuller for the 6th time tonight. Cass tonight flew out to center. He's got a single, a walk, hit it to a fielder's choice, and he struck out looking. 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Callaway with runners at second and third. Hunt with the pitch. Misses upstairs, and there's ball 1.
Oh, there's Greg over there. He started conversations. And
it's been a long time. Greg had to get up and go stretch.
He did.
It's after 9 o'clock. We're 3 hours into this ball game.
Here
comes the 1-0. That one's outside, and there is ball 2. Nice to have you back, man.
Hey, good to see you, Greg.
Did you have a nice little stroll?
I did.
Don't tell us about it.
I had to relieve myself.
All right.
Good
there you
luck.
go.
Good
All
luck. Good luck. Good luck.
2-0 count. We're going to leave it at that.
Yeah, that's all I need to know. That's all everybody needs to know.
That's it.
Let's just say I feel much better.
There you go.
I'm glad you took
Hopefully
your
it leads to a big rally in the 7th.
I'm glad you took your flip-flops.
Here's the 2-0 way outside, and now it's 3-0. It's great to have Greg here. Great to have Chris here. Michael Moody, the PA announcer upstairs. I'm Chad Feltman. Michael Penn not here with us tonight, but he will be back with you guys on Tuesday.
Penn, I think, is undefeated when he's here.
I believe so. Both times he was here, McIntosh, you guys beat him. 3-0 pitch. And there is ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Fuller. Second time tonight he has walked. And it's going to bring up Wes Williams for the 6th time tonight. Wes has an RBI single and a 2-run single, his 2 hits of the night. He's got the bases loaded with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. Kaya Hunt working out of the windup now for the Pirates. And he'll step off the rubber. And he'll try to get Bowden to roll back through the signs. Now he's got one he likes. Here comes the first pitch. Strike on the outside corner is 0-1. Williams with a check swing, but it was going to be a strike either way. 14-7, Callaway on top. Game 1 of this 3-game series. 2 teams will see each other in a doubleheader on Friday in Hogansville. Sorry, that's my eBay alarm.
Yeah, look, there you go.
This game was supposed to be over with by now, so.
eBay. Well, as you try to fix your phone.
Thank you there, Chris.
Yeah, Bowden and Kai are going to come together and talk it out. I think they got crossed up in between pitches. Last pitch.
Here we go. There's the pitch. This one is hit out towards short on 2 hops. Bobbled for a moment by Ivester. The flip to second is not in time. And a run is going to come in and score on the 3rd error of the ball game for the Pirates. What should have been an inning-ending routine ground ball to short is coughed up by Ivester. It is now 15-7. The inning stays alive and the bases remain loaded. 3rd hop did Ivester in. And by the time he was able to pick it up and flip it over to second, it was not in time, so a run comes in. And now it's going to bring up the catcher, Luke Taylor. First pitch to Taylor is a fastball upstairs, and that's ball 1.
Luke's got a double, a single, a hard hit, flew out to right field, has been hit by a pitch his last 2 ABs.
Kaya Hunt working out of the windup. Here comes the 1-0. This one hit again towards short. Ivester has it. Throw to second, and he airmails the throw into right field. 1 run scores, 2 runs score, and they will hold the runner at 3rd, and now Callaway is going to be in a rundown, it looks like. They've got him tied up between 2nd and 3rd. Throw back to 2nd is not in time, as Taylor is going to get back in there with a diving slide back into second base. But another error. Back-to-back plays by Ivester at shortstop. 2 more runs coming to score. It's now 17-7. Twice the Pirates should have been out of the inning. But twice 2 errors at shortstop by Ivester. And now it's going to bring up Jeremiah Staples. Staples at the plate now for the 6th time tonight. First pitch to him, swing and a miss. Low inside fastball.
We shoot ourselves in the left foot, and then we said, let's try it in the right foot. And boy, that hurts. All these errors.
Here comes the 0-1. Strike dropped in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, Staples struck out in the 2nd inning. Let's see if we can't end the 6th or the 7th with a strikeout to him here.
Hunt's ready out of the windup. Now he'll step off the rubber. Roll back through the signs once again with Bowden.
How many hits do they have? Is that a 13 or 18?
13.
That looks like 13.
They've scored 17 runs on 13 hits.
Here's the 0-2 strike 3 call on the inside corner. So Staples will go down. And that'll do it for Callaway in the top of the 7th, but they score 3 more runs. And we will go to the bottom of the 7th inning. We need a miracle. We're down 10 going into our last at bat here tonight against the Callaway Cavaliers.
Roofing, gutters, concrete, fencing, siding, and painting. That's just a sample of the services offered by Advanced Roofing and Interiors. Advanced Roofing and Interiors is also a Master Elite certified company. Only 2% of all roofing companies in the U.S. can say that. They also offer the best warranties in the business. 25 years on labor, 50-year manufacturer warranties. If you need work done around your home, office, or church, go with the best. Advanced Roofing and Interiors. Top-rate electrical repair and installation can make all the difference in your home or business. That's why you need the best in the business. Enlightening Electric. They're available 24/7. Licensed, insured, and bonded, and provide the very best electrical services. See for yourself. Just one click to enlighteningelectric.com will show all the services they offer. Free estimates are also available. Experience and expertise. It's not just electric, it's Enlightening Electric.
Ever thought the day would come where you could apply for a mortgage from the comfort of your living room or home office? In as little as 20 minutes, you can apply online with our new online mortgage center. So visit our website and apply today. We're an equal housing lender. First Bank of Pike. Together we grow. Member FDIC. Online at firstbankofpike.com.
Heading to the bottom of the 7th inning, Callaway on top 17-7. One final chance here for the Pirates for a big rally. We're going to need 10 to tie, going to need 11 to walk it off here tonight in the first of 3 games against the Cavaliers. Again, the same 2 teams will meet for a doubleheader in Hogansville on Friday night. And trying to close it out this evening for the Cavaliers is going to be number 6. That is Jackson Butts. He started the night as a designated hitter, and he will get the call here from the Cavaliers to try to close it out and pick up the first region win of the season for Callaway. Here for Pike County, it's going to be Jarrett Morris, Gabe Bowden, and it looks like Daniel Jones will be the first 3 due up. That'll be the 5, 6, 7 spot in the batting order.
I did not see him wind up on the mound either, Chad. Looks like he may also pitch from the stretch. His scouting report has him pitching 9 innings leading up to this game and has 8 Ks with a 0.00 ERA.
Well, that's what you like. Jarrett Morris leading off the bottom of the 7th for the Pirates, facing Jackson Butts, and he'll take a first pitch downstairs for ball 1. Jarrett Morris tonight has had a pretty good ball game. He's got an RBI double, and he has a 3-run double. 4 RBIs tonight. He's 2 for 3 at the plate. Had that big bases clearing double for the Pirates in the 5th inning. On 2 outs, he hit one almost over the fence, just about had a grand slam to left center field. Takes a strike here, and it's 1-1. Again, Pirates and the Cavaliers in Hogansville Friday. Pirates back here at home next Tuesday against Jackson. That'll be the next broadcast for K13 Media. 1-1 hit off the end of the bat down the first base line. And that'll bring the count to 1-2. A lot of baseball going on between now and then. World Baseball Classic finishing up pool play. College baseball in full action this weekend. Conference play. I'll be in Athens with the Dogs. We've got Tennessee this weekend.
Ooh, that's going to be a good one.
Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday afternoon. Georgia and Tennessee opening SEC play at Foley Field. I tell you to come join us, but all the tickets are sold out, even the standing room stuff. For all 3 games, it's going to be crazy in Athens this weekend.
Man, I need to come sneak in the press box with you, man. You going to hide me in your suitcase?
Swing and a miss for strike 3, and down goes Jarrett Morris for the first out in the 7th.
Are you staying up in Athens those 2 nights?
Yeah, my aunt and uncle live up in Danielsville, It's about 15 miles northeast of Athens, right up Highway 129. And they've been letting me stay with them the last couple of weekends.
That's nice.
So, I mean, it's a straight shot down to the University of Georgia. So, much easier than trying to drive back home 2 hours one way.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, this weekend is going to be crazy with Tennessee coming to town. Gabe Bowden digs in, 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the 7th. He'll swing through a first pitch fastball, and it's 0-1. Dogs lead all of college baseball, NCAA 1 baseball, in home runs hit this year. Here's the 0-1. Make it 0-2 as Gabe swings through it.
Do you know how many they have by chance?
Oh, gosh, we got to be right at 50 or a little over 50. We entered last weekend with 41. Here's Bowden with a line drive to center field. Right back where it came from. And Gabe Bowden has his first hit of the ball game. We've hit a home run in every game we've played this year so far, at least one.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, they can knock the cover off the ball. They got a catcher by the name of Daniel Jackson. Kid is phenomenal, leads the country in home runs. He's got outfielder speed as a catcher. I want to say he's 10 for 10 in stolen bases this year. Going to be a 30-30 guy, no doubt about it. As this one is sent out to deep center field.
By Daniel Jones.
Yep, Jones just got underneath it. Not quite enough to get it out of the ballpark, and there's the second out of the inning. And now the Pirates are down to their final out, and Lyric Scott will come to the plate with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th.
Max Harris is now at first base, courtesy running for Gabe Bowden.
Lyric Scott was hit by a pitch his last time up. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 1. Well, if you're Pike County, you take away this game and the mental mistakes, the errors, throwing the ball around. Yeah, you're down 10 runs, but it doesn't feel like you just got out, pounded. I mean, we've given Callaway out of their 17 runs. We probably gifted them 10 or 11 of them for sure. But not to take anything away from Callaway. They've had some timely hitting tonight, some really good pitching. They've put the ball in play, and that's what you're supposed to do. 2-0 pitch to Lyric. Inside corner, almost hit him, and it's called a strike.
Blue's ready to get out of here.
Well, he's not the only one. 17-7. Bottom of the 7th. Pirates down to their final out. 2-1 count to Lyric Scott. Make it 2-2 as he fouls this one off to the backstop. Kobe Ivester in the on-deck circle. Hoping to get another at-bat. Wind starting to pick up here at the ballpark. Storms expected overnight this evening. Could be a rough night around 4 or 5 in the morning is what forecast was calling for.
You'll sleep right through it.
I can't sleep when it happens. I didn't the other night. The 2-2 to Lyric. High and outside, there's ball 3. I got a couple of dogs at home, and I got one who's probably already losing her mind right now, and it hasn't even started. She gets real antsy and have to sit with her all night. 3-2, the payoff. Here it comes. Strike 3 call. And that'll do it tonight from Zebulon as Lyric Scott watches strike 3 go right by, and that is going to be the final here this evening. 17-7. Callaway is going to beat Pike County to open region play by 10 runs here tonight. We're going to take one very quick break. When we come back, we're going to give out our Player of the Game award presented by Childress and Justice. Chris is working on that right now. We're going to put all the pressure on him. So we'll be back in 60 seconds, and we'll give you tonight's Player of the Game award.
Welcome y'all to Buckner's Family Restaurant. Around here, we're nothing fancy, but we are a place where family and friends gather around for some good old Southern joy. Come on over and experience the all-you-can-eat Southern cooking served on one of our Lazy Susan tables. There's something special about enjoying a meal with friends and family. The good times even happen outside our doors as you smile and play games while you wait or pick up a meal for the family from our online ordering and curbside to go. So come on out and bring your family and friends for a true Southern experience at Buckner's Family Restaurant.
Some people just prefer a pre-owned vehicle over a new vehicle, and that's perfectly fine with us at the Countryside Pre-Owned Supercenter in downtown Jackson. Cars, trucks, vans, Jeeps, SUVs, we've got them. Financing or cash cars. Sometimes we've even got campers, boats, jet skis, and motorcycles. If pre-owned is your thing, then stop by and see us Monday through Saturday at the Countryside Pre-Owned Supercenter, located next to Piggly Wiggly in downtown Jackson. Final here tonight in Zebulon, 17-7. Callaway wins it for the Cavaliers tonight. They got 3 in the first, 6 in the second, 2 in the fourth, and then they got 3 in the 6th and 3 in the 7th. They end the game 17 runs on 13 hits and 1 error. Pirates tonight got 2 in the first, 3 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th. They finished the game 7 runs, 10 hits, 4 errors tonight for Pike County. Cavaliers improved to 1-0 in region play. Pike County drops to 0-1. As we wrap it up here tonight, only one more thing left to do, and that is give out our Player of the Game award presented by Childress and Justice. Chris Childress is standing by right now, and boy, he's been staring a hole through his scorebook tonight trying to figure out who to give this award to. Chris, what you thinking over there, man?
Man, you know, here's the deal, is that there's a couple kids that are on the squad that had a really good play, had some great ABs, had some good RBIs, and there's also that feeling of as the kids call it now, the BTA, and I'm not going to spell that out for you, but it's belt to is what happened tonight as far as Cavaliers over the Pirates, and you know it's I know how much this team loves one another, and I know how much that if I walked out on that field and I handed a player of the game, you almost feel like it's just giving them a participation kind of deal. However, in a game where it was just ugly for the Pirates the entire game, there was a clean performance. Walker Stiltner. Walker had an RBI double. He had a single. Had another single. He got on base. Every time he came to the plate, he got on. When he had the ball hit to him over at third base, he had a play over at third in the first inning, I believe it was, where it came off the palm of his hand, of his glove. He still almost barehanded the ball. Yep. Saved a run, or saved extra bases by making a fantastic play at third. And then he had another play at third base where he started what could have been a 5-4-3. I mean, it could have got around the diamond quicker by starting it from Walker Stiltner. He's been consistent. And I believe that if we have a team of kids and players that have been able to put it together and just stay as consistent as Walker Stiltner, and he did it again tonight, I just got to give the player of the game to Walker Stiltner.
He had a great night, man. Like you said, he had 3 hits and a walk. He reached base every time he got to the plate. Had a good defensive night. So Walker Stiltner, congratulations. Our Childress and Justice player of the game. Walker is going to get that free meal over to Ruth's Restaurant, just across from us here at Pike County High School. Big thank you to Ryan and the crew at Ruth's, who, by the way, the barbecue sandwiches tonight from Ruth's were amazing. You should have tried yours.
Yeah, I heard it. It was pretty good over there. Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Yeah. Thanks for not smacking.
Yeah, man.
And we never got the third pet peeve.
Yeah, I got to think
about it.
What a
cliffhanger.
Maybe I'll figure it out for the next
Check
game.
out Chad on Facebook. He'll come up with it.
All right, Greg Parrott, 17-7, our final here tonight. Not the night we wanted to start, but the good news is we get 2 more tries against Callaway on Friday.
And we're gonna put it to them. I believe our boys are going to rebound. I got every confidence in the world of them.
Love it. Hopefully they can do it. 4:30 for Game 1 on Friday. 7 p.m. for Game number 2 on Friday. The Pirates will be heading down to Hogansville for a doubleheader against Callaway. Our next broadcast and the Pirates' next home game is coming up next Tuesday. The Jackson Red Devils will be right here at the Jack in Zebulon. Greg will be here. Chris Childress will be here. Michael Penn will be with you. And they will have all the play-by-play action for you next Tuesday as the Red Devils come to tangle with the Pirates. Until then, we thank you for joining us here tonight. Once again, Walker Stiltner, our Childress and Justice player of the game. For Chris Childress and Greg Parrott, I'm Chad Feltman signing off from the Jack in Zebulon. So long, everybody.